Ay, la ciencia.
Ame la ciencia.
Yes, I know my mic is muted. What is this? Oh, I need to hide this. Hold on, taters. I need to hide some stuff. Hide that. And there we go. Got it. What's up, taters? How y'all doing? Okay, my neighbors are out there fine crackers. So, I mean, fine works. Is they've kind of figured out that 4th of July, I guess, is the entire weekend since whatever. So y'all may hear some boom and sparkles and whatever the stuff that is. Okay, I think I got everything set up. All right, so let me set up my chats here over here on treeoflogic.com. What's out there, chat? Look at y'all dancing. Y'all should see my chat over here on my website dancing. They got their own little thing going over there. All right, let me see. Okay, you guys are all fixed. Now let me go to Kick, because I always got to enlarge Kick because the font's so small over there. I don't know what they're going to do about that. They probably don't want to do anything about it. Okay, there you go. So Kick's fixed. And YouTube is just fine, just the way it is. So, hey, y'all, how you guys doing? Listen, tomorrow, look, I got an announcement to make. So tomorrow, I'm going to be on the Simpcast, okay? However, like always, whenever I'm on a Simpcast, I'm going to come here for an hour first, and then I'm going to go to Simpcast, okay? So let me drink some water. So that's how I'm gonna do it. So I'll be here like at 8 o'clock, maybe a little bit before 8. And I'm gonna leave here like 5 minutes to 9. And then I'm going to, or maybe like 2 minutes or whatever before 9, because it doesn't take long. I just have to power down my OBS, and then I have to log into her StreamYard. So tomorrow it's only going to be like a really intimate stream where it's just me in front of the camera. Oh, where's my background music? I just realized I don't hear it. Hold on a second. Let me put my background music on. And then I'll be on Simpcast. So if you want to come over there and check it out, I'll be on there. Let's see. There we go. So there's that. Okay, good. Got my background music going on. All right. I wanted to ask you all something. I forgot what it was. I was gonna I got the Bang Yang song on there. I forgot that she does a lot of cursing in it towards the end, so I cut that out and just did a loop on the first part of it and stuff. Oh, and I didn't even, oh man, I forgot. I added the video, I added it, but I didn't test to see if it was copyright. I didn't test to see if it had a copyright claim on it. So I need to upload it to see if it has a copyright claim on it. Damn. Jeez Louise. Okay, I'll test that out in a minute. So and what else I want to say? I think that's it. So there's that. All right, guys. So we have a show for you today. I think I have a something here to show you first. I think I wanted to talk. I wanted to show you something in reference to Fresh and Fit. Okay, I wanted to show you something in reference to Fresh and Fit, and I didn't get a chance to do it. But we're gonna do that now. But wait, wasn't there something I was going to show ahead of that? Hold on a second. Yeah, it is. It is. Wait a minute, where is it? No, where is it? Hold on. It is something I was going to show. Yes. Shout outs to Lily for posting this in the Discord. I thought this was so funny. I listen, sometimes I get busy, and I'm really proud of you ladies just doing your own thing, talking amongst yourself, bonding. That's kind of what I want, because I have a tendency to get busy and I'll disappear. So, I'm kind of glad y'all not revolving around me leading questions, stuff like that. So there's that. And of course, Muggs gave me a video in reference to Nick Rekieta being interviewed by Ethan Ralph. Now, we can't watch that here on YouTube because Ethan is a bitter butterball, and he's known to strike stuff on YouTube. So I'm going to go to Kick. If we're not past time, I think we're going to be pretty good on time. So we're going to probably take the rest, like the first 2 hours are going to be on YouTube, and then the last hour, or I don't know how long that interview is going to be on Kick. Okay. No, I never do this type of content on Rumble. It doesn't fit. Rumble is just for politics. And I barely do it on there because I get tired of getting the stream key, getting the password, having to put that in there. They change it every damn time I stream. It gets a little old. I'm over. Like I get to the point where I'm just over Rumble. Plus, I don't make the money. Thanks to Erica, I was able to get my past year money on Rumble, plus the money that she donated. But after that, I'm like, don't donate to Rumble. Do not. Their ads, their ad pay is bad. This is the reason why I want you guys to understand. This is the reason why Fresh and Fit are desperate for money. And if I really gave a damn, I would break down why they are. Because if you look at how much money that they were getting from memberships, meaning that those who joined the channel, if you got a green by your name, you're a member of the channel. All right. Let's not forget the fact that they would also get money in super chats. Even though YouTube takes 30%, Rumble takes 35%. Plus, you're not getting that many Rumble rants. Okay. And then the next thing is the AdSense. Okay, so the AdSense is pretty decent on Rumble, and the higher views you get, the more money you get from the ads. Obviously, that makes just sense. So when they got those three, they got the membership money taken away, they got the super chats taken away, and then they got the AdSense taken away, which is from all their channels. They have probably missed out. I'm just spitballing here. I can't even spitball because they were making, I would have to say with all their channels, they would have to be making a good high. I'm willing to say they were making at least $1 million a month, maybe even more. And so when you're making that type of money a month and all of a sudden it's gone, you're not getting the same AdSense from Rumble. They take 35%, and a lot of people are not even going to Rumble rants, so they have to resort to going to locals and turning that into a pay for thing. Yeah, they're like hurting right now. They really hurting. So, and Myron messed it all up. If you want to know who's at fault, I think this is the reason why Myron can't get rid of Fresh, because the reason why they're demonetized is because of Myron, who's a homosexual. But all the other channels too. They had the other 3 channels: Fed Reacts, Lifestyle, and then the Clips channel, right? So those 3 channels was connected to that channel, and they were all making money, like hand over fist, like making buku money. Okay? So Rumble Studios listen, you know what, Juan? I refuse to use Rumble Studio. I think it's stupid for Rumble to create a separate studio. Why can't they just make it an integral part like Twitch and Kick and YouTube and Trovo and DLive? Why do they have to be special? That's why Rumble is not the place to be. And they put, mind you, I'm telling you right now, dumb dummies put their money in the wrong place. They depended upon Rumble. That is a disaster. I know Kick is a cesspool right now, but I'm making money on Kick. Okay? Yes, they don't have no super chats, but holy smokes, them gift subs really work. Okay? And it's like, I'm like, oh my gosh, like when I compare to the money I was making on Rumble versus, which is really just, it's no comparison, dude. It's no comparison. Like Rumble is just trashed for anything non-political. And so people are adjusted to YouTube and Twitch. And now you got people who are going to Kick and going to Rumble. But, even when you look at the main big people, they're not even on Rumble like that. I was trying to see, like, where are people really watching DJ Academics? Are they really watching him on Rumble? No, they're watching him on YouTube. And the second highest stream. By the way, I don't like no DJ Academics. I'm just trying to figure out, like, non-political YouTubers who are multi-streaming. Where are they getting most of their? Where are they getting most of their audience? And when I looked at the person who's multi-streaming, which is not Steven Crowder, But then again, he's political. I was like, okay, DJ Academics is multi-streaming. He's multi-streaming on Rumble, on YouTube, and he's multi-streaming on Twitch. So DJ Academics is multi-streaming on Twitch, Rumble, and YouTube. When I look at his analytics and then when I look at his numbers, his super duper main numbers are on YouTube, then Twitch, then Rumble. So that's why I'm like, yeah, Rumble ain't it for me. And it's not that easy to use. It's pretty frustrating. But don't get me wrong, Kick got his problems. Anyway, we're going to get into that in a minute. I thought this was such a great post that Shira uploaded. She said, I'm going to do it her voice. A handful of former Dusties actually have messaged me thanking me for helping them improve their mentality and thinking. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Few of them even told me they get better jobs, started a business, and now they got money and they cash at me money and say thank you. I never said Dusty's was a permanent position. Anything is possible, fellas. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you are a former Dusty reading this and you want to send your appreciation, my Amazon wish list liked in the, I think she meant to put linked. My Amazon wish list linked in the comments and here. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And then she gives the link to her thing right here. And it's like, I think one of the first comments, it says former Dusty here. Right here. Former Dusty. Oh, no, that's just a woman repeating it. So I thought she's so great. She is so great. She's so needed for a lot of these women. Because like I said, when I go in there and I don't go on her, like I said, I am a fan of her metaphysical, witchy type of magical channels, her Ashira 7. That's my type kind of tea, because this stuff that she's teaching on here is this is old news for me. But every now and then, you know what I'm saying, I'll go by and I'll just look at the comments and I'll just see the stupid things some women are asking. You know what I'm saying? And I know I've always said this. Shira 7 is a necessity for black women, because black women, for the most part, have the lowest self-esteem. You all do the most without knowing that you are some of the best. And I think that the way that many black women project themselves and do not understand their power sets them back. It sets them back drastically. And in my opinion, like, that's the reason why I said Shira 7 stuff, you know, I said I already know it. Because I've watched this, you know, and learned indirectly from my own father. That's the reason why her message, I was never really like a follower of hers for that message, because I'm like, that's just confirmation bias. But don't get me wrong, she's funny. I used to watch her in the beginning, you know what I'm saying, because she is funny. She knows how to think on she knows how to think on the spot. I'll never forget one of her old on her old videos. Somebody said, "Well, what if my sugar?" No, she said, "What if I meet a man and he's short?" She says, "Then what?" She said, "If you meet a man who's short, well, make sure his money is long." Sprinkle, sprinkle. That thing had me on the floor. Oh my God. It's like those things right there. She gets me every time. So it's like, I like her little jokes, but like I said, when was I in there? Just for a few minutes to look at the chat to see what's stupid. Because if I go in there, I'll go in there just to see what some people are saying in the chat. And they'll say some stuff like, I had sex. Like, this happened not too long ago. Some chick said, I had sex with a guy on the first date. How do I win him back? And how do I get my powers back and make him my no? She said, I slept with a guy on the first date. How do I get my powers back and make him make him see that I'm the prize? I said, what? So the women were in there telling her, it's too late. You gave it up. You lost your power. You're going to have to go find somebody else, blah, blah, blah. The women were telling her the same thing that Shira always says. Like, this is just a no-brainer. You know, first of all, if you are that horny to give it up, you just might as well go ahead and get yourself an F-boy. You know what I'm saying? That's just dumb. You know, I don't know what you're trying to do. Like, you just gave it up. You lost all leverage. Idiot. But the women were telling her she didn't want to hear from them. She wanted to hear from Shira, and Shira told her. Shira said, yeah, you go get another one because you messed up. There is no coming back from that. So there's that. So, oh God. So happy 4th of July, guys, over here. Okay. I'm so glad over in my house we have HOA where you can't do that. Oh, isn't that awesome? Oh my God, Tree, the dumbest questions are in her chat. Me too. And this is why I forgot who that was. Oh, please forgive me when I keep forgetting your name. I'm really not good at your name. But she was like, Shira is a teacher and I'm the enforcer. And I am the enforcer. Because if any woman was to ask that in my chat, I would just clown her. I would straight up. Any of you all, if you gave it up on the first date, you better not tell me. I will shame you. I will be like, well, dang, girl. I said, ho, 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 Christmas came a little early, huh? What? If you spread your legs for some man on the first date, what you doing in my chat? You can't eat with us. Okay? You need to go sit at the whore table with Brittany in there and them. All right? Well, what you talking about? What in the hell is going on? Can't tell me something. I wish somebody would be in my chat telling me something. I gave it up on the first day. What do I do? You better take your ass to the corner. That's what you need to do. Shoot. I'm gonna give it up. Like, ew. Like, ew. Seriously, even if you are not a member of her channel, my channel, Manifest L channel, whatever, but you know, if you are in that, if you're trying to get into that soft girl era and you thought opening your legs up to a man on the first date was smart, you just an idiot. You know what I'm saying? You just an idiot. And if you're that horny, go get some toys or go get an F-boy. Dang, it's a whole bunch of them around here. There's no need for you to sit up here and be like, oh, I just need. Okay, listen, I understand women like to have sex just as much as men. Okay, and if that's you, then you know what to do. You know what to do. Get some toys or go get an F-buddy. But you know, you can't sit up here and be like, oh, I'm looking for a husband. Come and get it after you done had dinner and whatever. Don't first, child, please, girl. Are you serious? That's one thing women ain't never got to be short on or in need of. Y'all can always get plowed. There's plenty of men that do that. But how many men are I guess you could say qualified to be a husband? How many are qualified to be a life partner? You ain't gonna find that. Open up your legs, your nasty self. Anywho, I thought this was such a great, cause you know, you will see men in her chat, and men will flock to these type of chats, right? Like I when I look at Fresh and Fit's chat, whenever we are in there, I don't see women in there. I'm sure there's some in there watching, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have some pick-me's and maybe you'll saw people like me who just looking to clown them. But, you know, I just don't see no female fans in the chat. You know, like, woohoo, go Myron, who's a homosexual. I'll go the crusty one. Yay, Puggy CEO. Woohoo. You know what I'm saying? I don't see them doing any of that. I see men in friendly places like here where, you know, we're as long as they ain't trying to like, tell me what to do, and because y'all know I'll put them on blast if they sit up here and say, no, you women need to accept the coffee date and you need to be dressed to the nine. Block. Okay. So I'm just saying, I don't see them either. All I see is incels in their chat. Yeah, true, TJ. So I don't see, women just don't, this is to go to show you that women really don't care. You know what I'm saying? They don't care to be part of the boys group except for people like Pearl, people like Rachel, These are, I can't even say undesirable women because, like I said, I'm telling you, when I see, and I know this, I need to stop using that person as an example. Let me use another person example. When I see people, when I see the incels oogling over Pearl, I was like, yeah, there's no such thing as a woman not being able to get laid. There's no such thing as a woman not being able to get a man under any circumstances. I don't understand this. So, this doesn't make any sense. But anyway, I thought it was funny that this was here, and sometimes she gets some trolls, and like that's another thing too. Shira has a lot of patience. I don't have patience for trolls. Okay, if I see a troll, they ban. Like she'll play with her food and then she'll ban them later. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, I don't have time to do all that. I don't have time to do any of that. So there's that. Also, someone sent me a video of Pearl getting a therapy session. Hold on, let me see if I can find that. I never did go watch that. Let's see. How do I get that? Okay, hold on a second, guys. I don't know if we should watch that live because I don't know if it's probably worth. Well, let me see. Let's see. Yeah, this AEH 2435. I don't know if that's a he or she. I think that's a she. She gave me this. Let me see. Saying Pearl gets therapy and talked about her mama. And it's right at this time mark right here. Pearl comes to therapy. This David guy. Oh, this was a month ago? Come on, y'all. Let's read the comments first. I don't know who this guy is. Pearl thinks mothers raise the worst kids and abuse the kids, but yet believes in traditional roles.
Hey, where are the white women at?
Here for it.
Thank you, Erica. I appreciate that. Yeah, here go one of the white women, ? Women. Here's one of the white women, ? Pearl thinks mothers raise the worst kids and abuse the kids, but yet believes in traditional roles where the mom is to stay at home and raise and be with the kids all day long and night. Yeah, she doesn't think she only repeats the talking points. She can't defend them and she can't rationalize them. That's all she does is deflect, repeat, and repeat what she says and then basically play victim. Pearl just hates her mom, and that's why she feels the need to speak up for men and demean women. This is so true. I don't know equals I don't tell. I don't know equals I don't want to tell. Interesting to watch the disconnect of her emotions when asked about what she was feeling. He just does some fantastic jobs at mirroring to make her feel comfortable, and then drop absolute bombshells of questions to get right into her psyche and see. Let me see. I don't know. I don't. We are not watching all of this. An hour and 43 minutes to sit up here and talk about this heifer. and her hatred for women. All right, let's see, guys. We'll watch just a little bit of this. Just a little bit of it. Just a little bit of it.
You're not close with your mother.
It's all right, you know.
It's all right?
Yeah, it's all right.
Would you prefer to be closer to your mother in a perfect world?
Notice how she hit. Notice. Oh, okay, so did you guys notice exactly what happened here? So she was comfortable. I just know that was the first thing I noticed. Okay. See how she's, and I'm telling this to women mainly, because what makes me mad about you women is that you're not observant. And I had to learn how to be observant just so I can survive in the ghetto, right? So look at what Pearl is doing. She's leaning in, meaning she's not attracted to him physically. It means that she feels comfortable. She's still just a little guarded, but she's leaning in. Like you're into what this person's saying. You're into what this person, you feel a little safe, but she's still a little guarded, right? As soon as he asks about her mama, she immediately backs away.
Not super close with my mom, but it's not like we like hate each other. It's just not like overly close, I guess.
Watch this.
How is that? You're not close with your mother.
It's all right, you know.
It's all right?
There you go. You're not close to your mom. And she all right. We're all right. Okay. So we got the cope smile here going on.
Yeah, it's all right.
Would you prefer to be closer to your mother in a perfect world?
Maybe. Like if I'm moving home this year, so part of it's just been like me being in England, you know? So I'm not as close with like my family because it's like I'm across the ocean.
This is a lie. You are very close to your daddy because that's all you talk about. That's all you talk about is your father. Daddy this and daddy that and daddy give me money and daddy I need to do this and daddy please help me with my rent and daddy come send me over here from London to America.
Yeah, of course.
So.
Did something happen between you and your mother? I mean, I understand you want to protect your mother and your family, and I totally respect that. And I'm just curious about any way that I want to understand your psychology, right? I want to understand what happened to you, and I want to do it honestly, Pearl, in a good way. Like I'm not here to like expose you or.
Oh, well, I'm out. I'm out. Okay, I lost interest. Okay, no, I'm not interested. Dude. Okay, thank you, AE, or I'm sorry if I messed up your name. Thank you so much for sharing that with me. But yeah, I'm not watching the rest of that. I appreciate you guys sharing that with me. So I feel like I could read her so easily. She's very easy to read because she, I don't think Pearl is wrapped too tight, but I don't use that as an excuse, okay? So if you get off the short bus and you play with the normal kids, you get beat up like everybody. You get your helmet taken away like every other kid off the short bus. I'm sorry, okay? All right? So that's my thing. This is the reason why they separate when I was going to school. I don't know about y'all. I don't think that's the case now. The special ed was already on the other end of the daggone hallway, and they were leave class before the rest of the class. Like school got out at 3:00, special ed got out at 2:30. They even had lunch on their own. Times have so much changed, dude. Now they get to mingle with you. They get to follow you on YouTube and Twitter. They get to reply to you in your tweets. And that's why I'm like, listen, I keep telling y'all, y'all better be careful replying to me I'm not in a good mood most of the time when I'm on Twitter. I'm in a very fighting mood. Now I'll cuss you out. Okay, I'll cuss you out quick. Damn it. Okay, cuss a couple people out today. Felt really good. So, I mean, like, yeah. Oh, TJ said, Tree be blocking people. I sure do. I blocked some idiot today. Some grandmama woman. She want to tell me all about her. I don't understand why these white people think I give a damn about their African friends. Don't tell me how your African friends and their African tradition. I'm like, do I look like I care, Becky? Grandma Becky, you think I care? You are not winning no damn report, no goddamn cool points with me. I don't give a crap about Fufu or Mustafa. The hell I care. Shoot, stupid. I blocked her ass. I'm like, don't ever get you following me and you replying to me so you care what I say. And I know that sounds arrogant, but it's the truth. It's the truth. Okay? Girl, I spy Sky. I'm going to be forever thankful for you, girl. Thank you so much for giving me that link to that video. Girl, Pearl is still mad at me exposing that girl. And Brittany, child, please, honey. Oh my God, that was one of the best. That's one of the best daggone links I've been given in a while. Anyway, but yeah, I'm like, just like, I don't mean to sound arrogant, but like when I'm a different person on Twitter. If you want the loving side of me, hold on. Instagram and TikTok. Those two are the only places you're going to get the very gentle side of me, because I don't post there. That's why. I don't post there. Okay? And here's a you want to hear something? I'm so loving on TikTok, right? That if I know who you are and you follow me, I immediately follow you back. If I recognize you, though, you got to let me know who you are. Like TJ, obviously I know who TJ is. TJ follow me. I follow him right back. I'm like, oh, there go TJ. And then Linda from Mostly Peaceful, you know what I'm saying? I'm on TikTok. I'm rarely on there. I'm rarely on TikTok. So when I do come on TikTok and it gives me this notification, hey, this person followed you, this person followed you. I'm like, oh, that's TJ. Oh, that's Linda. Oh, that's Charlene. You know what I'm saying? And I'm very nice on TikTok because I don't post no content on TikTok. I'm very nice on Instagram because I don't post nothing on Instagram. So this is where I am your nicest. But I'm not nice on Twitter. I'm not nice on YouTube. I'll follow you on TikTok, but I don't spend much. Don't worry about it, Lily. If you do follow me, it's okay. I'll follow you back. But I'm like you. I don't spend much time on. You can ask TJ. I'm rarely on there. I think it tells people when I'm on there. I think it does. I think it gives you my activity. I'm probably on TikTok twice a week. Okay, I'm on TikTok twice a week. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it does. Yeah. So you'll rarely get activity updates from me on TikTok except like twice a week. You know what I'm saying? So, but Twitter. I just need to warn you all. I'm just not nice on Twitter. I'm just not. So just be careful what you say to me on Twitter. I'm just automatically. As soon as I log into that fucking app, I am just like not in a nice mood. I'm just not nice. All right. So you all, how many of you know who Playback is? Well, it doesn't matter. They're going to teach us in the video. So I've seen this already. It's really good. It's really, really good. I see David. David, I see you. You got your blue here and you got blue on your Twitter too. All right. This is really good. So it's going to give you guys background on what happened between them and Fresh and Fit. Because a lot of you all don't realize how, Fresh and Fit started and how there was a bunch of losers doing DMCA takedowns and stuff like that because somebody talked about them.
it's getting shaky. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave. I got 20 real estate properties. You.
Especially the men who claim to be like alpha red pill that end up getting like the most emotional about it. You lied. It was funny you lied. That's why people reacted.
A couple of years back, I
Yeah.
did a
Myron is very emotional. I need to write that down too. I'm going to be doing a video on Myron, and I need to write this stuff down about. Hold on, guys. I'm looking for a paper. I need to start. You know what? I'm so old school. I need to stop. I need to start using my phone. Hold on. I'm going to use my phone. Hold on. I'm going to use my phone because I'm always looking for a pen and paper. That's because I'm old school, guys. I've always been using pen and paper when I want to write down my ideas. But I do need to. I do need to get a video of him saying women are so emotional, and then show how many times this idiot has been emotional. Okay. Okay, hold on a second. I think I got it. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Okay, show how many times Myron has been emotional and get the video clip of him saying women are emotional. Okay, I was speak to type. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go.
video called Agent Zero's Triumphant Rise on YouTube. Agent commented on this video and wrote, "Like a trip down memory lane. Appreciate the words, bro." As a fan of Playback and being a small YouTuber at the time, I was extremely happy that he commented. While we wait the return of Playback, let's take another trip down memory lane. But this time, let's relive some of the craziest battles between Playback and Fresh and Fit. Many channels including Alba and Preach, DJ Academics, and many more battle Fresh and Fit leading up to their permanent demonetization on the YouTube platform. But today's video will focus on Playback's contribution to exposing Fresh and Fit as the liars, frauds, scammers, and hypocrites they are. Agent Illo reacted to and exposed Fresh and Fit so their audience would hopefully never become anything like Myron and Walter. The messed up thing is that even though Fresh and
hold on. I want to showcase that because whatever podcast, the last time I checked, they are like knocking it out the park, dude. So hold on. And he's monetized though, by the way. I just want to remind you guys. And I'm going to make a video, just whatever, showing how effeminate men like Myron, like Brian, they love to argue with women because they are themselves are effeminate men, you know. Yeah, this was a IRL stream. Nobody cares about that. It was pretty lame. And they still doing what is this? Andrew Wilson heated debate with a female dating coach. Hold on a second. How the hell, let's see. Relationship, wife stuff, first date. Brian exposes the haters. Maturity levels. Should men be vulnerable? Women do not want emotional men. Okay, where's the fight coming up? Arguing the born again situation. Man versus bear. Uh-oh, y'all. Man versus bear. I know Brian's going to be mad that women chose the bear.
Man. If you ever see a bear in the forest, help the bear. Probably...
See, the women are not going to answer truthfully on here because they're trying to appeal. Like, I bet you she said man. I bet you she said man. Let me see what she's going to say. The reason why she's going to say man, is because, well, they are OF girls. Why would you say the bear? You're trying to get more subscribers.
A man, I guess. I fucking guess. I feel like you can avoid a bear. You just stand still. It'll mind its business, go about its way. A man might follow you. So
then why did you choose the damn man, idiot? See, you can never take when women are in a position where one, they're intimidated, okay, or two, they are just being manipulative. By the way, I don't care if these women are, manipulating the audience. Get your money, girl. Get your money. Get your money.
Please.
Okay, get your money. But you can't take their answers as golden because they are in a place where it's not free. For example, if this was in like a relaxed environment where you got women who are just cool with each other and the same thing with men, then you'll get their true answers. But they're on a camera, they're in front of a 98% male audience, all right? You got a beta male who like to argue with women like a daggone female dog. All right, so you got all that. Okay, I don't want that. I don't care about this. So she just said, a man, I guess. She's like, well, you could be still for a bear, but a man's gonna follow you. Then you would choose the damn bear, heifer. This is what I'm saying. You can't trust their thing. Arguing to. Okay, where was that? Where do they have? Where do they have the fight at? Okay, I'm gonna have to probably come back here and look. I'm gonna probably have to come back here and look because I'm trying to figure out where's the fight. Unless they're arguing about religion,
does it mean to like? Okay,
no, you let Chase sit on this podcast and be a born again virgin, and now she made the decision, and
Chase got pushback.
But he got pushback.
He got absolute. Hold on, I told him I was disappointed in him. I literally said that, and he got tons of pushback online for it. Trust me.
But who's to say she's seeking a super Christian man? It could just be someone who's
and also,
okay
that's
with...
not. It's not even my worldview. So for Chase to have slipped up, like to have premarital sex, that's not really my objection. I suppose the objection here is you're stating X, but you're not actually
right.
Right.
Also,
in any case, Chase is.
Who cares? Who cares? Who cares about that? I don't care. I'm just going to look at that. I thought it was a rhino is prettier than Andrew's wife. Facts, David. Facts. I'm just going to have to just look at it. Like if any tree, click on the what about your wife? Andrew calls Rachel ugly. What? Okay, what about your wife? What time? Give me a time on there. Look at all this. There's so many time marks on here. Give me what time stamp? Give me the time stamp. 5:50. That early? There is no 5:50. Four 4:45. 4:45:40. Okay, 4:45:40. 4:45. Oh, okay, here. This is the one. Laura, shut up. I'm not talking to you. You keep giving me the wrong time mark. The time mark is 4:45:40. That's the one where it says, what about your wife? That's the one. This right here.
To ascertain that she's not the most beautiful fucking woman on the planet, and that she's not a 10 because there's other women who are
But she should be the most beautiful to you.
Hang on, there's other women who are objectively better looking than she is because she's not a delusional fucking lunatic. She was able to go, wait a second, I can look around the world and I can clearly see that there's other women who are more attractive than me. Isn't that interesting?
But
right?
She should be a 10 in your book.
That my wife lives in
and
grounded
you should
reality.
view your woman as a 10. That is the thing, and she should not settle for you calling her a 6 because she might
Who are you
feel like
to tell me?
Oh, you were giving me. Oh, okay, Laura, you was giving me. Well, Laura, why you didn't say that? My bad. I thought you was. Hold on. Okay, you were giving me the argument between him and the coach. Okay, my bad, Laura. Because I was asking about the timestamps for him talking about his wife, and you were giving me these crazy timestamps. I'm like, what are you talking about? Okay, my bad. I take that back. Okay, my bad. My apologies. He called his wife a 6. I'll check that timestamp. I'll check that timestamp you gave me, Laura, right after I finished looking at this. He called his wife a 6. He called her a 6.
Hey, where are the white women at?
Thank you, Erica, for $25. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. He called her a 6. He called her a 6.
Should she settle
Your
for me
book.
that my wife lives in?
For you calling her a 6 because she
Who
might
are
feel
you
like
to
a
tell
6
me?
on
Should she settle for a porn star? Gets dicked down by dudes? Like what should she settle for?
Oh,
What are
you
you
had
talking
to go
about?
for that dig. I'm retired. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, you retired what? Last week? When did you retire?
Okay. You went for the cheap shot.
No, you went for the cheap shot.
No,
So the
I
thing
had to
is, right,
ask.
It's like I wouldn't have made it personal. You
So
made
why-
it
Oh,
personal.
I'll make it personal. I'll make it personal. Every time. I'll make it personal. You saw how I make it personal. She don't know you like I know you. She's a 1.5 at best. She's a 1.5 at best, baby. That's what she is. A 1.5, dude. Oh my God. He called, dude, you called Rachel a 6? Okay, 550. 550. Okay, here we go. Her truth bombs.
You're a thought leader dropping truth bombs about modern dating?
That's an old bio, but yes.
What are the truth bombs?
I dropped several tonight. You asked me to rate the room. I did. That's one. You're muted.
Muted.
Yeah, what are the truth bombs that you drop?
I mean, I dropped one earlier. I said there's an objective mating value score, and it's decided by who you're wanting to mate with. That's a truth bomb.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty common knowledge, right?
No.
Well,
What are the
apparently,
No,
apparently
it's not. Because the incels think that they should be able to have a 9 or a 10. Okay? These morbidly obese incels who live in their mama's basement think that they should be getting a 9 or a 10. And they don't. It's kind of boring where he's arguing with the coach. He's just arguing to argue and wanting her to defend herself as a coach. Oh, okay.
not, because we just spent 40 minutes arguing it. So apparently it's not common knowledge for everyone.
Well, no, I mean, it is, because by your own admission, you just basically said that they're lying through their teeth, right? Like, they
Well,
do believe it.
Yeah,
They're
common
just
knowledge
full of
isn't
shit.
always common sense, and some people don't abide by common sense. So just because it's common knowledge doesn't mean that everyone's operating by it.
I wouldn't even admit it's common knowledge. Do y'all want to know how you can beat Andrew in debates? When he makes a claim, just say that's not true, and he has to prove it. And if he says, well, it's common knowledge, just say, no, it's not. Well, it's not. It is. It's not. It is. It's not. Because in the rules of debate, you are not allowed, it's not up to you to prove a negative. The fact that you said it doesn't exist puts you in the position where you have to be convinced otherwise. So if he says it's common knowledge, and if she said it isn't, he has to prove it's common knowledge. And what he does use these debate techniques. And unfortunately, these women are not hip to it. That's why I was like, yo, bring your ass on over here. I'll take care of you. I know how to deal with you. I know how to deal with a debate bro like Andrew. Okay? So there's that. Tell him not to use hypotheticals and to also cite evidence. Let them use hypotheticals, but you can also adjust that hypothetical to your own winning. So say, for instance, he said, let me see a hypothetical he could say. He'll say, well, let me say this. What if you're on an island? So we'll use the bear we'll use the bear and man thing, right? Somebody like Andrew would say, excuse me, let me drink some water. Somebody like Andrew will be bad faith and say, you really choose the bear? Well, what if there's a man who has 5 years of food stored and only he can get access to it? He has a nice wooden house. You don't know how to build a house, and you only have one arm because the other arm's in a slingshot, and you can barely keep yourself warm, and he has a fire along with blankets, and he's turned a nice area to make a nice warm bed where he's in another room and you're in another room, and basically he's just here to basically help you out. Are you still going to choose the bear? So in a scenario like this, what do you think my answer is going to be? You're damn right I'm going to choose the bear. And if I feel like I'm going to die, then I'm just going to sacrifice at least I'm going to sacrifice myself to Yogi. Okay? All right. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna take off all my clothes and I'm gonna douse myself in honey and I'm gonna go, here, Yogi, here, Yogi the bear. Come on, boo-boo. Come get some. Come eat her up. Dark chocolate covered in honey. Come get some. You mean to tell me you'd rather kick yourself killed than to be with a man who's gonna have food and shelter? Yup. If you're bad faith, I'm gonna be bad faith. That's how I learned how to deal with these people. And by the way, I learned that stuff from liberals. Liberals are not good faith when they debate. When they want to debate you, they love to go into these crazy hypotheticals. And if they're going to go crazy hypotheticals, I'm going to choose the craziest hypothetical. I'm just going to engage in bad faith with them. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. All right. All right. Thanks, Laura. I appreciate that. So let's go and do this. Let me close this out. Daggone it. I want to see that. All right, here we go.
Fit are still demonetized on YouTube. To this day, they are still actively abusing YouTube's copyright system. They are still claiming any video that uses content from their podcast, even if it's under fair use. Just 2 weeks ago, a Cheetos Fresh and Fit video was claimed. Fresh and Fit are all about freedom of speech when they want to be anti-Semitic, racist, and misogynistic, but are completely against other people speaking freely about how they are frauds and scammers. Abusing the copyright claiming process is one of the reasons they were kicked out of the YouTube Partner Program in the first place. So it's crazy that they are still using the exact same tactic to silence anyone who challenges their opinions. I guess this is why they are still demonetized to this day.
Well, they're still monetized for a lot of reasons. And one of those reasons is because of the After Hour Girls. They did a show, as you can see, they did an IRL. Now, the first IRL they did pretty decent for their channel, okay? This still low views for somebody with 1.57 million subscribers, but it still did pretty good based upon all their other views. They didn't get paid for it, but you know, it is what it is. But they decided to do it again, and look at what happened. Nobody cares now. 42,000 views. 42,000. And then they had to lie on this one saying the end of it. Oh, so I just want y'all to know that this video said, "We are leaving YouTube." This is what the video said at first. Did it not, Lily? Who here watched this? I know TJ watched this. Who watched this video? So they changed it. So this is what they're doing. You can tell that, oh my God, this proves that they are hungry for money. Because in the beginning, they said, leaving YouTube. There are actual screenshots of them saying that. But you guys see what I'm saying? They changed the thumbnail and they changed the title. Let me see if I can find where they. Let me see. Hold on. Let's see if we can find it. It's like whenever you got a result to clickbait like that. Okay, let's see. Fresh and fit. So my cord is in the way. Leaving YouTube. Let me see if they show the screenshot. I gotta be careful. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Oh shoot, I forgot. I gotta be careful because I forgot that they doing the corn on here again. Hold on. Let me hold on, you guys. I forgot. I bought Twitter. Let's see if I can find it. The screenshot said we are leaving YouTube, and daggone it, dude. I'm gonna have to go on their subreddit. And get it because let's see, FNF leaving YouTube. See if I can find. No, I'm gonna have to go to their subreddit. The subreddit is gonna have it. It says we are leaving YouTube. So this is the second time they did this where they were like, we're leaving YouTube. And then they changed the title. Okay. Again, because they can do that since they're not monetized, they can do that. This is the third time. Okay, I thought it was the second time. So this is the third time they're saying they're leaving YouTube because they're trying to get the clickbait so that you can like click on it. And they did decent because like I said, when they get into 6 digits, it's supposed to match their views. So it's like in order for them to be somewhat relevant, they're supposed to be like Brian's show. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to, based upon your subscribers, they're supposed to be getting at least 200 or 300,000 views. So they had to clickbait this in order to get 102 views. Look at this, 12,000 views. And this one is 42,000 views. And the thing with Donovan Sharp was 66,000. Okay, how to get started in trucking in 23,000. And then this one did pretty good. And that's because it was brand new. And of course, everybody ate well off of the Trump versus Biden debate. Okay, everybody ate good on that one. So, you know, that's the thing you need to understand. Like their money is with the girls, not with all this other stuff.
Into how from 2021 up until today, Playback has been exposing Myron and Walter for who they really are time and time again. Playback and Fresh and Fit are two creator duos who give their opinions on the internet, but their similarities end there. Playback is made up of Dean and Marcel, aka Agent Zero and Legend of Winning. Agent originally started off as a 2K gaming YouTuber on his channel Agent Zero Gaming, and later joined the YouTube group Any Means Possible, or AMP for short. You might have heard of Kai Sinet, another member of AMP. Agent later created an additional channel called Agent Zero, and now also streams on Twitch. Agent's original clip channel was called The Agency, and he now now uploads clips onto another channel called Agent Zero Everything. Lowe started out as an NBA commentary YouTuber on his channel Legend of Winning, and later created 2 additional channels called Foot on the Line and The Low Post. I believe Lowe and Agent originally met on a basketball podcast around 2016 and became friends. They started the peer-to-peer podcast together in January of 2020, where no subject was off limits. In April 2020, Agent and Lowe started reacting to trending videos on Agent's channel.
On the podcast, when I said we were best friends and you said Robert was your best friend, I was like, Oh, a nigga get jealous of somebody else's best friend. I was like, yo, how come you can't have 2 best friends, man?
Well, you my brother, though. You know what I'm saying? You my brother from another mother.
Listen to a song real quick.
Flexing on my exes, acting reckless, 100 on my left wrist, and my necklace.
I'm flexing.
Whoa!
Flexing.
That's still worse than I thought.
I don't remember seeing this. I don't remember seeing this part right here.
I ain't gonna lie.
It's not worse than you thought.
Then in December 2020, the two decided to create a new channel specifically for these reactions called Playback.
I can't. Yo, it's the one and only Legend of Winning, aka Low. We back with another Playback.
If you Google Fresh and Fit, this is what comes up. Fresh and Fit is a self-improvement.
Look at how small! Holy smokes! Look at how small Pugsy was!
With another Playback.
If you Google Fresh and
Oh my God! Look at how small he was! How much weight do you think he gained now? Oh my God! He looks nothing. Hold on, let's do a comparison. Let's see. Hold on a second. Is he even on here? Hold on. He's not even on there. He didn't even show up on there. Hold on, let's see. I'm trying to get where we get to see him. See, he wears black, so it's what? Hey, what show was that he had that purple velvet thing on? What show was that? Was that was the dating show, right? Where he had this hold on, dude. Is this it? A fresh okay, I think this is it. I think this is where he had that purple stuff on. Hold on. Okay, I guess that'll do. But he you know, hold on. He hides it so well though, right? You can't see how much weight he has gained. Can you see it? It's kind of like
Still out there.
He's I hate that he let me see. Let me try one more. Let me see if it's the other one where he had that purple shirt on. Let me see. A fresh fit. Okay, let me see if this is the one. Let me see if this is it. No, he always, you know what? Ever since he wore that purple, y'all remember he wore that purple thing, right? And we was like, what you wearing? What you wearing? Hold on, let me see. Okay, this is my last time. This is the last one, y'all. This is the last one. I mean, all Pugsy does is wear a daggone purple shirt. It's this, hold on. No. Okay, forget it. You could just tell in his face and his body. Dude, like look at him. Like he I would have to say, I'm gonna say that he has gained 70 pounds. He's 70 pounds overweight. He's definitely 70 pounds overweight. Okay. 70 pounds.
Fit, This is what comes up. Fresh and Fit is a self-improvement podcast. We help men become better with dating/game, fitness, social media, and finances. Order Myron's new book, Why Women Deserve Less, here. I'll just let that speak for itself. The podcast began as a part of the manosphere, men's rights, and red pill movements. You might think that Fresh and Fit's opinions are grift or rage bait, but here's how you know they're not, and they're actually being dead ass.
Men can't have preferences. If you say
Okay, that's another emotional. I'm going to use this video to get all the times when he gets emotional.
anything that holds women accountable for their poor fucking decisions. A lot of you motherfuckers are jellyfish. No fucking spine. And that's the reason why a lot of you motherfuckers are fat, triple chin, neck bearded, pieces of shit, fucking dorks with no money and no one fucking respects you. Because you motherfuckers don't stand for nothing. If I stand with Fresh, I die with Fresh. It is what it is. It is what it is, you motherfuckers. Holy shit, it's getting shaky. I got 20 fucking real estate properties. Fucking 10 motherfuckers. Fuck you. My net worth is over 6 fucking million. I get money residually. I don't fucking need to do this shit. I don't even fucking sell my soul. I stand with my fucking friends. Period.
Also, if Fresh and Fit was rage bait, they wouldn't be trying to strike down YouTube channels who disagree with them. If Fresh and Fit is about male empowerment, then what is this?
That's a bag of trash, dude. Pull your f***ing shirt
Yes,
off.
so that's what I'm saying. I'm going to get this video where Myron don't say nothing to Wes. Even Wes threatens to leave, Myron does nothing. But let a woman even threaten to leave, he'll call her all kinds of whores, all kinds of B words, all kind of derogatory names. He ain't got no smoke for men. He ain't got no smoke for men like that.
Tell me you're f***ing proud
Because
of
I've been
yourself.
to prison?
Jesus Christ,
Because
look
I've been
at
to
you,
prison?
bro. You got 10-inch arms and tits. Men don't have tits.
The Fresh and Fit podcast is hosted by Myron Gaines, aka Fit, and
Look, you can tell. Look at how big. Fresh need to get some sleep. Pugsy need to get some sleep, dude. He need to get some sleep because, oh my God, dude, your bags got bags.
for weeks, aka Freshpin CEO, or Fresh. They created their podcast in October of 2020 and had conversations about fitness, dating, and gender roles. If you aren't familiar with Fresh and Fit, a better description of their podcast is they invite like 10 women to sit at their table, and for an hour straight, they spew a bunch of nonsense and L takes. If any of the women disagree, they will cut them off to tell them how worthless and useless women are, and sometimes they'll even rage and kick them out of the room.
Well, he didn't kick her out. She left, but he didn't kick her out. Who was that? That rapper? I forget the one he keeps fighting with. That's another thing too. What's the name? What's her name? What's her name? I need to put that in my notes too. What was the name of that black female rapper? Asian Doll. Thank you. Hold on a second. Gotta put that in there. Asian Doll. Fight with Asian Doll. Fight with Asian Doll. Okay. Now I'm glad I'm watching this. This is giving me content for my video about him.
Fresh and Fit walked so Andrew Tate could run. In order to sell their online courses and profit off of impressionable young men, Myron and Walter have convinced their audience that adopting their
Look at how emotional he is.
ideologies is the only way to succeed as a man. The biggest way they push this is by promoting the idea that there has been a huge decline in the character of women, or as they call them, modern women. In my opinion, there's some pretty interesting characters in the world right now, male and female. Out of the almost 4 billion women in the world right now, only a tiny percentage are actually the IG models and OnlyFans models Fresh and Fit claim to hate so much. I say this because Myron says the decline of women is so bad that the majority of women shouldn't have the right to vote anymore. Also, if they truly hated these, as they call them, clout-hungry modern women, wouldn't it be a lot easier to just stop only associating with these categories of women? If Fresh and Fit fans
No,
stop...
because those are the type of women that makes them money. Okay? That's who makes them money. Okay? And yes, we're all modern women because we're not cave women. And ain't no way I'm a traditional woman. You kidding me? I don't wear no dress. All right, in a kitchen, telling myself, honey, I cooked your lunch, breakfast, and dinner, and I cleaned up the entire house, and I did all the laundry, and I folded them up, and I cleaned the car inside and out. I took the dog for a walk. I gave the dog a bath. I did. And can I have some money to go grocery shopping? Oh my God. So don't get insulted if somebody calls you modern women, okay? We're in the modern age right now. And the internet really brought us in modern times. So yeah, what are they? They are not traditional. I don't like this hypocrisy of saying, oh, you modern women. Well, what the hell are you guys? Y'all not traditional, so you got to be modern too. Are you not? What else could they say? These are modern men. These are the type of men who are talking about something, you got to take our rights away. Women are the majority population. You ain't going to take the majority rights away. What's wrong with you, dude? Hell, and we're the backbone to the economy here. So what you talking about? Anyway.
Listening to the podcast and buying online courses and actually put effort into finding a woman in real life, they would realize there's plenty of women to choose from who aren't anything like Fresh and Fit. Describe all.
Hold on a second. Hey Tree, did you see an interview with Katie Hopkins and Andrew Tate? Nope.
Women to be like. Also, if I had a dime for every time my wife had to block a creator after they got mad at me for making a video on them and tried to slide into her DMs, I'd have 2 dimes. So if all women were clout hungry modern women, she would have broken up with me a long time ago and never would have married me after that happened. But I guess by Fresh and Fit's logic, my wife is just a myth. Playback gives a male perspective on the internet's most trending videos. They will clown both males.
See what I'm saying? These men are nothing without women. Just to go, I don't, this is why I get mad at any woman who comes in here with that pick me energy, that weak energy, not realizing when I keep telling you, you're the table, you're the prize. You are the reason why these men are peacocking. What women can have a successful podcast without men. I do believe that one girl, which it was just 2, or Call Me Daddy, a 1-woman show, used to be a 2-woman show, a 1-woman show. She's doing it without no man. But these men need women. They need attractive women, half-naked women. Their thing is nothing without women. And the only time, and that's the reason why I like Jocko. Jocko don't have no women in any of his show. He don't even talk about them most of the time. I think 90% of the time he don't talk about them, right? So if you are a man who has a podcast and you don't need women, and I guess you could say Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan don't need no woman to have a successful podcast. So I think you a low-tier man when you cannot have a successful podcast without a woman. When you need a woman to have a successful podcast, okay, you are low-tier. You're inferior, okay? There are nowhere near modern men. Oh, my God, they lead with their money. They ain't be mad when women recognize it. Yeah, and women, if a man leads with his money, get paid, baby. Get paid. Get that money. They find women to smash on IG, then complain how most women ain't marriage material. But these men ain't marriage material. These men are not marriage material at all. And you ladies should not even open your legs to something nasty like that. These men are nasty. Neither do other former SEALs.
Ooh-wee, I got a super chat.
Neither do other former SEALs with successful podcasts. Jocko, the only one I know of. Jocko, the only SEAL I know. I'm sure there's others, but I just love his podcast though. Nestor, hey, what's up? Where you been? The vast majority of women are pleasant to be around. Adam giving up the rib was worth it. Well, I don't know about all that Christian stuff. I ain't come from. I'm Lilith. I am Lilith. I am not Eve. Eve came from the rib. Lilith said, "Heifer, I ain't gonna do what you want. Bye, I'm out of here. I'm about to do some things." Then Adam started crying to God. God, Lilith left me. She don't want to do what I tell her to do. I'm so alone.
Ooh-wee, I got a super chat.
God said, okay, shut up, Adam. Here. Let me give me one of them ribs. Here, boom. Here's Eve. And look what happened. If anybody here don't know who Lilith is, don't worry about it. I'm talking above your head, okay? Don't worry about it. Okay. I know where Lilith came from. Hold on. Please don't play with me, okay? You people. Okay, especially you religious people. Don't play with me, okay? I mentioned Lilith, and some of you are losing your minds. Okay, you be the Eve, you be the sheep. I am going to be on Team Lilith. Stay mad. Now, if anybody got a damn problem with it, unsub. Kevin, thank you so much for $5. Hey, tree, flowers. Happy loving emoji face, kiss emoji face, eyes loving emoji face, happy loving emoji face. Thank you very much. Sure. Y'all know damn well I'm a heathen. I don't know how many times I gotta keep telling y'all that I'm a heathen. So I am not on no Team Eve. I don't relate to Eve. I relate to Lilith. And yes, I am familiar with the origin story. Is there a problem? Anybody got a problem with that? Y'all better do your daggone, y'all better learn how to recognize people when they basically mask off. I've always been transparent. It's your dumb ass who don't pay attention. Stupid. All right, anyway. But Nestor, it's really good to see you. It's really good to see you. All right, here we go.
Or females, when they talk crazy in the clips, they react to.
Nobody says.
Yeah,
I bring,
I was about that age as
you need to understand, the women bring life. Y'all don't. So I need a man to be like,
How y'all get that life, man?
What do you mean?
How you get that life?
What do you mean?
How do you get that life?
Go in the hospital and get a sperm donor. You don't need a man.
You still need a man.
You still need a man.
See, that's that mentality right there. I
You
don't need a man. You heard her. You heard her. I don't need a man. Like,
you need a physical woman to bear a child for you.
And y'all need a physical sperm. Where does it come from?
That's for right now. Give it to
From a man.
Oh my God! Whoa, why is she fighting this? Nigga, why is she fighting this?
Bro, where does the hospital get it from?
A man!
But see, hold on. I know what she's trying to say. I'm gonna have to defend her, right? She's just not repeating it correctly, okay? So we were discussing this in Discord, I think I mentioned it yesterday, how there is a bias against single mothers, but not single fathers, single baby fathers, right? There's a lot of men who have kids, but they get to live their life pretending like they're single with no kids. Whereas a woman who has kids and she's overseeing those kids and she's taking care of those kids, she's shunned, she's banished, she's looked down upon, she's ostracized, she has a scarlet letter tapped to her chest, this, that, and the other, and she's not vilified, but she's the one there who's raising a child. But we never criticize, we never vilify the man who turned her into a single baby mama, okay? We never do that. So if a woman decides that she wants to be a single mother on her own, she doesn't need a man. She just needs sperm that comes from a man, but she just needs that from him, not his body, not his self. Now, I am from Team Two-Parent Home, okay? I'm from Team Two-Parent Home. I am never going to glorify single motherhood, but I'm not going to shun it either, and I'm not going to vilify it either. But what she's saying is that if a woman wants to do, if a woman's going to end up doing it by herself anyway, then these are the conditions. If the only thing she needs is what you can only offer her, you can't offer her a partnership, you can't offer her a father-like figure, you can't offer her money, you can't offer her protection, then the only thing you can't offer her is your sperm. So if you're going to be a sperm donor, then give her that and bounce. That's all she needs from you. She doesn't need a man physically if she's going to be a single mother in the first damn place. She just needs your sperm. So that's what she's trying to say. She just put it in the wrong way. Because if you really look at it, that's what's happening right now. Anyway, you have a lot of men who are turning women into single baby mamas, and they're not there. So only thing they are sperm donors. So what's the difference between her getting it the old-fashioned way versus getting it basically through IVF? Or she's just basically get a turkey baster. I'll tell you why. The men still want to partake in the actual act of getting you pregnant because they're like, well, if I'm going to be a sperm donor, can I at least hit them walls? And the woman says no, and now they butt hurt. It's all about sex in the end of the day. That's the reason why a lot of men upset about the bear and the man thing, okay? That's why they're upset about what she's saying about, no, all I need is your sperm. It's just, they're just mad because they're like, well, I can't get my ding-a-ling wet. That's all that is.
Is stubborn. What the fuck is going on?
That's crazy. She's arguing something that's like biologically true. Where do you get it from? Dick. No, I get it from a hospital. Where do I get it from?
Yeah, she can get it from a hospital though. She don't need you. Ooh-wee, I got a super chat. If you donate your stuff to a hospital, then you're no longer needed. Yes, she needs it from a man, but she don't need the man. That's what I'm saying. She didn't present that argument correctly. Kevin, thank you so much for the $5. To be fair, a man raising his son and daughter by himself is seen as more attractive than a woman doing. Yeah, and they glorify. Yeah, that's another thing too. Oh my God. Let a man raise his children. Oh my God. He gets a statue. He gets medals. He gets praise. He gets a bunch of coochie. Ooh, yeah. Oh my God. You a single father. Oh, you're so awesome. They never do that to women. They never do that to women. They never uplift a woman who's being a single mother. But be a single father, you gonna be in the daggone what do they call the magazine? Oh man, the Times. You're gonna be on the cover of the Times magazine. Oh, look, honey. Look at this. He's a single mom. He's a single father. He's raising his kids all by himself. Isn't he awesome? But let a woman be a single mama and see if she gets those praises. See if she gets those flowers. Nope. You know, and let me just say this. I'm gonna tell y'all this. When I look at single fathers, because I met two, right? I've said this story before. When I see a single father, I see a man who chose the most messed up woman to impregnate. Whenever you get custody, because the woman who had the kids is so deranged or messed up that the court said they are better off with you than the mama, then what kind of woman did you chose to mate with? Because there's this one guy, he's a single, you know why he's a single parent? Because his daggone ex-wife was a meth head, still a meth head. They don't even know where she is to this day. Okay? They have no idea, none, where she at right now. Okay? And I'm like, what? Then he'll show me some pictures and this, that, and the other, and then show me news articles where this heifer went and left these kids in the apartment while she went on a daggone meth binge, and the neighbors end up coming in there taking care of the kids. So yeah, oh my God, like it's amazing. So I just want you guys to understand. Here's the deal. When you choose a single parent, all right, and he's a man, I'm like, why do you have custody of the woman? I mean, of the children and not the woman? That's what I want to always know.
I got a super chat.
Nestor, thank you so much for the $10. Even in my case where both my parents are in my life, my mom did the brunt of child rearing. It was great hearing your voice. Hope you have a great night. Nestor, it's always great to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's one of the OG taters, baby. It's one of the OG taters. All right, let's get back to this.
Why are you yelling about this? You're trying so hard to be right even though you're wrong.
Playback tries to see both perspectives of any argument they react to, but will call out any hypocrisy they hear. This is completely different from Fresh and Fit, who will spaz out every time a woman opens her mouth, whether her points are valid or
Yeah,
not.
and they don't do that for the men. That's why I say that my next video is going to be on that.
And if a woman's points are valid, she's immediately kicked
Well,
off the
not my immediate next video. I'm going to have to collect a lot of other stuff before because it's a lot of stuff I'm going to have to dig first. But that's like, if I do a scripted video, it's going to be on that. The hypocrisy of Myron Gaines, who's a homosexual.
podcast. The only women they let speak on their podcast are yes women who agree with everything they say and will disrespect women as well. Sneeko even tried to go back and forth with Agent and Lowe, accusing them of holding back with their opinions and hiding their true red pill feelings. But in response, Agent and Lowe were pretty much like, no, we're really not, but okay. Fresh and Fit have been in an endless list of controversies, which isn't surprising because their entire platform is built on controversial opinions. They were permanently demonetized on YouTube in August of 2023, violating community guidelines by repeatedly submitting false copyright strikes to try to permanently terminate entire YouTube channels for calling them out. They also repeatedly violated TOS with their misogynistic, anti-Semitic, and racist ideologies. From then on, Fresh and Fit was unable to make any money on YouTube, so they started streaming on Rumble. On top of their controversial misogynistic views, Fresh and Fit have also been called out for inviting far-right political commentators onto their podcast, repeatedly sharing anti-Semitic behaviors and opinions, and for giving
And speaking of that, let me play you guys something. Hold on, I need to play you guys something. Where is it? Listen to this. I forgot to play this to you guys yesterday. My bad. I'm gonna play it to you now. Hold on, here we go.
TV is where we're gonna have all of our episodes. Mo's gonna go ahead and upload that chess wrap stuff for you guys and a bunch of other interviews that you can't find anywhere else anymore because, as you guys know, we have to take down almost 1,000 videos on YouTube and our
God
classes
damn,
start
are you
getting
serious?
remonetized.
Relax.
Yep, and they still didn't approve it on that last one, so we'll see what happens on this next one. But you know, like I said before, guys, the type of content we make isn't necessarily always politically.
So they got rid of 1,000 videos to see if they get remonetized, and they got denied. 1,000. They got 1,000. They deleted 1,000 videos. 1,000 videos to see if they could get remonetized, and because they missing that money. They missing that money. They missing that money. I may go ahead and I may add up how much money they lost out on. Okay, because whatever they making now ain't even close to hitting. That new commercial building that they're in right now, okay, I know that rent has to be at least a minimum because it's in Miami. Oh no, was it Brickell? I think they said Brickell. I'm gonna have to find out how much the rent is over there at this place that they're in. They're gonna have to pay that plus the utilities plus the staff. You see what I'm saying? They're not making that much money. And by the way, stop spreading this lie that this idiot is making $10 million a year off of his real estate. No, he is not, and he doesn't have that many. He doesn't have 20 rental properties. That's just cap.
Correct. So you know what it is.
That's just cap. He's just lying. He's just lying.
Anti-Semitic commentators a platform on their show. On the other hand, Playback has never really been in any huge controversy. The only scandal they've been in was when Lowe's ex-girlfriend exposed him on Twitter.
It is Morgan said Brickell is the most expensive place in Miami. Oh, Mike is in Miami? Mike, I don't know why I thought you was in California. Mike is in, I was like, Mike's in Miami? Okay. So, yeah, then they paying more than $5,000 then a month. They paying more than that then. So, okay, hold on, sorry. Let me rewind this a little bit.
and opinions, and for giving anti-Semitic commentators a platform on their show. On the other hand, Playback has never really been in any huge controversy. The only scandal they've been in was when Lowe's ex-girlfriend exposed him on Twitter for cheating on her. Now, I obviously don't agree with cheating, and it's a terrible thing to do, but if there are any Fresh and Fit fans in the comments that think this makes Lowe anywhere near as controversial as Fresh and Fit, you can type your comments here. But let's see how this whole beef between Playback and Fresh and Fit even started in the first place. In 2020, Playback uploaded a video calling out Walter and Fresh and Fit for lying about attending an NBA party as a way to advertise his online course.
Yeah, this is how it all first got started. By the way, that video is gone now. All right, it was before they got demonetized. They got rid of that video. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Walter talking about something. See, man. So I had sex with 3 women and 3 nights, all because think about this. Coconuts in Barbados, when this NBA player, he told me about this place where I can get these women, and I met him on Instagram, and dude, you Myron bought the apartment they're not renting. How much was Josie, how much was the apartment though? You might be telling the truth on that one. How much is that apartment in Brickell? It has to be 6 digits. It has to be 6 digits. Ain't no way. Ain't no way that's a 5-digit apartment. If he bought. By the way, how you know he bought the apartment and not renting it? I don't know if I should believe you. I think they're renting. He don't look like a bi person.
This Playback video has since been removed by Fresh and Fit themselves after they submitted a false copyright strike against Playback's channel. If you're not familiar with YouTube's terms and conditions, if you receive 3 copyright...
Oh, Josie, you mean your dumb ass is saying he said it when they first moved in? Oh, Lord, hey, everybody. Josie says that Myron Gaines, who never lies, told her and everybody who watched them that they bought the apartment, not renting it. I mean, let's believe Myron and not have no evidence. Shut your ass up and go sit over there in the daggone table where you belong, girl. Gosh, man, I should have known better than to listen to anything come out your daggone mouth. Do you think before you type? Myron's net worth of 2024 is listed between $600,000 and $1.5 million a year. No way. Really? I already found Myron's evictions in less than... Yeah, man, Josie be on crack, dude. Oh, sorry, she's white. She's on meth. Or what is you? What are you? Latino, white? What, Josie? What's your race so I could properly clown you? She's in. Oh man, I don't know. Let me do a 23 and me. I'll be right. Yeah, bet you will.
Strikes, there's a huge chance that your channel will be permanently terminated and wiped from the platform. After Playback's video went live, Fresh and Fit uploaded an hour-long stream violating and making fun of Agent and Lowe in a now deleted YouTube video. Lowe was able to download this video before Fresh and Fit deleted it. Fresh and Fit deleted this video of them bullying Playback in fear that Playback would see the video after receiving the false copyright strike and retaliate. Just like Playback reacted to Fresh and Fit, Myron and Walter reacted to Playback's content in the video, making fun of them. By deleting the video, Playback had nothing to copyright claim on Fresh and Fit's channel. It's also pretty hilarious because when Fresh and Fit made their hour-long video about Playback, they didn't know that Agent and Lowe had other YouTube channels besides Playback that were all way bigger than Fresh and Fit. So they thought that they were punching down on smaller creators and calling them a couple of nobodies, when in reality, Agent and Lowe were actually way more famous and successful than they were. They eventually realized their mistake and waited until they surpassed Playback in subscribers. Then they went back to Playback's video about them and left this comment saying, "You two made a big mistake."
This is emotional. Myron's doing this. YouTube made a big mistake. Triple Chin, Lard Boy, and the guy that hasn't been in the barbershop for 2.5 years are going to get cooked on our podcast. You two done goofed. So, such a white thing to say.
Mistake. Triple Chin Lard Boy and the guy that hasn't been in a barbershop for 2.5 years are going to get cooked on our podcast. YouTube done goofed. 290k subs in 9 months. Hold this L once again. Keep in mind, Agent and Low still had more subscribers than them on their other channels at this point, and still do today. On December 8th, 2021, Playback uploaded a video called Fresh and Fit tried to delete our channel. In this video, Agent and Low explained how Fresh and Fit copyright striked their channel and got 3 videos about Fresh and Fit permanently removed. They talk about how wrong it is for Fresh and Fit to take advantage of YouTube's flawed copyright system, which allows people to robotically detect and manually claim any video that uses their content, regardless of if it's protected under fair use or not. The only way to remove these claims is by manually disputing them. But as soon as a video is robotically claimed, it is immediately suppressed in the YouTube algorithm.
Right.
Even if the claim is removed,
And it'll stay that way, depending upon if they give you a strike, then you got 10 days to respond and make them prove it. If it's detected through DMCA, then they got 21 days. It's so stupid, dude.
Video views usually remain pretty low. Agent says that in his entire decade on YouTube, he's never gone through anything like this. He talks about how Pretty Boy Fredo and Keemstar have started controversy with him in the past, but they came to a resolution and never tried to strike his channel like Fresh and Fit did. He also says that he would never strike a channel for reacting to any of his content because it's under fair use. He says he could easily strike Fresh and Fit back, but he'd never stoop down to their level just for the sake of content. Lowe says this is exactly why YouTube shouldn't have removed the dislike button, because now people like Fresh and Fit can control the narrative around them and silence any opposition with copyright strikes and hidden dislikes.
Fresh and Fit trying to get us out of here, my boys. This is also a warning to other channels out there as well.
Yeah, they gave him a strike. Not a content ID. Oh, okay, hold on a second. All right, pending removal. So this is when copyright claim. Yeah, so you just basically reply back to this, and if they don't take you to court, it's reinstated.
Fresh and Fit trying to get us out of here, my boys. This is also a warning.
Okay, so it says, strike pending until December the 7th. Video scheduled for removal. Okay, and when you just hit select action, you just hit this and you'll say dispute. And then, they got to take you to court. And they manually detected. I'm saying, Myron, they're only deflecting. He's only deflecting when he's talking about women are the most emotional. Men, let me tell you something. When men get emotional, they get not a little dangerous. They can get dangerous. So women getting emotional, that's different. We yelling, throwing stuff. Men can basically take you out, unalive you, or do some little bitch shit like this, like strike down your channel, try to basically take away your income.
To other channels out there as well. If y'all run into any complications, please be on the lookout, because it seems like they are trying to silence a lot of people and make sure all your channels, your videos are removed about them.
I found a video of Fresh lying about some NBA party he'd been to and how an NBA player helped get him some pussy. And he bridged from that story, that fake story, to tell us to buy his course. I thought it was hilarious. We both obviously knew it was fake. They left our radar.
They did a response to us, an hour-long response.
Which proves that the video was fake. Because if the video wasn't fake, why get mad and strike people's video down? Anybody who's seen that video, and by the way, there's plenty, even though they took the video down from their channel, there's so many people reacting to this video, including Playback, including them. All right? So if y'all want to get a nice, good laugh, that is a good laugh. Everybody knew he was lying. So they just got mad that Fresh was basically not credible. And that people was like, oh my God, I can't believe these idiots are lying like this.
All of that, those lies that they were spewing about how, we just got caught up on the moment. It was just, we let the fame get to our head. It was just acting as if like it was a one-time occurrence. No, back when they had 20, 30, 40,000 subscribers, they were acting the exact same way. So they did the exact same thing to us months ago. And the only reason why y'all finally took it down is because once y'all copyright strike us, y'all was like, they might retaliate, so we're going to go ahead and just remove that video from YouTube right now.
It has come to the internet's attention that these guys aren't who they say they are. They're promoting this lifestyle and this philosophy on relationships, women, and finances, but it turns out they're not even following what they're saying they believe in. So to be able to sell courses and not even truly practice those things is crazy. So the evidence is.
This is why I don't feel sorry for stupid men who buy their courses, for stupid men who are buying crypto. Sneeko is selling crypto right now, and his dumb followers are buying into it. Making him rich right now. Sneeko, don't worry, Sneeko's terrible with money. Sneeko is gonna like waste that money just like he wasted all his other money that he's gotten. Okay, but it's like I don't feel sorry for these stupid men who want to sit up here and try to get rich quick off of some crypto scam. And anybody who listens to a content creator and buy a content creator's crypto coin that they're basically promoting, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. Listen, I'm going to tell you something, all right? And it's going to be offensive, but I don't care. I like the Jewish religion because they ain't trying to recruit nobody. You know what religion I hate the least? I hate the most? That damn Jehovah Witnesses. I'm tired of Jehovah Witnesses are now in parking lots. Wait until you get out your car and they come up and try to give you their stupid pamphlets. And I'm like, I don't want to join your religion. I thought only 144,000 people can get into heaven anyway. Why are you decreasing your odds? The best places to join are the places that don't advertise. The best places to join are the places who don't care whether you join them or not. It's like these country clubs. Have y'all ever seen the best country clubs do a commercial inviting other people to join their country clubs? No, you do not. You have to know someone in order to get in. And then you got to go through an interview test, a background check test, and you got to pay money just to be considered. So I'm like, yeah. And a rabbi keep like, we don't want you part. You can't eat with us. I like those organizations. I like those religions. So when you got to sit up with so this is what I'm saying. I'm saying all that to say this. Why did I say all that? Right? Places where you have a good chance of making a lot of money, they ain't promoting it on no damn YouTube. There are Bitcoins. And there are other crypto coins that, yeah, there is a nice return on your investment, but they ain't telling you. They ain't putting it out on YouTube for you unless it's a rug pull. So what I'm telling you is that when somebody say, hey, y'all ready to make some money? I got a good run. When somebody's trying to give you an opportunity to make $1 million, run. It's a scam. It's a scam every damn time. So that's what I'm saying. Like this whole thing of, oh yeah, you're gonna make a whole lot of money. Why would you? Why? If it's making a whole lot of money, they wouldn't tell your ass. You guys got to think like that. You got to think on that level. Because poor people want to teach you how to be rich. But they're only trying to get rich off of your dumb ass, you know what I'm saying, by teaching you how to do something that all you got to do is go through Google or take a couple classes. But they're trying to get money off of you. So there's that. But I hate Jehovah Witnesses approaching me in the parking lot. And I get mean too. I'm like, excuse me, why are you approaching me? Well, I just want to get away from me. Well, you have you keep your blessings. Want to join your organization? I don't want to join your religion. Okay.
out on the internet, and we love to laugh at hypocrisy here on this channel, and it happens in all forms from all types of people. Fresh and Fit just happens to be one of them. You copyright striking 3 of our videos means that our channel could have gotten permanently terminated. For your reporting of our fair use reaction to your hypocrisy, you were willing to terminate our channel. You're the exact type of people we like to laugh at and make a point of. Because hopefully our audience never grows to become anything like you. People sit there and laugh because it is a disaster of a show they're watching. Every conversation is toxic and doesn't help propel anything forward but your own pockets. And the reality is the shit that you sell, you can't stand behind it. And if I was with you, if I was on the same part as you, the retaliation would be tough for you.
Trying to get money from desperate men who don't have sense or direction in their life. So what you're trying to do is prop yourself up on this pedestal, and as soon as people pull the fucking rug right underneath you all, because it's nothing but bullshit, as soon as people do that, now you're threatening termination of the entire channel. Hey, it's not my fault that you live a lie like that. I know y'all are insecure. It's crazy how y'all keep saying everybody, you're an alpha, big alpha. But it's niggas like you all who always try to silence somebody and try to move things around, and we know y'all niggas are emotional because we saw how y'all react. In the original stream, y'all reacted to our reaction. So what? So now we can hit you with a strike because y'all reacted to us reacting?
Well, they deleted the video. That's what I'm saying. They're coward. They cowardly deleted the video. They reacted to their reaction and then deleted the video so they don't get a strike. Just straight nonsense.
Emotional. Yeah, they left a comment. Bso's got it. Bso's got a screenshot. Hey guys, don't worry. We got all the bullshit. They left it like, oh, we finally beat y'all. We finally caught up to y'all. We passed y'all subscribers. Y'all niggas emotional. Y'all children, bro. Those are 2 grown-ass children over there. I'm telling y'all, bro. And at some point, you're going to have to face reality. Walter's going to have to stop buying Instagram followers. He's going to have to stop going on sugar baby sites and believing that he's in a real relationship because he brought someone on a yacht. Which is nuts, right?
Lo then exposes proof that Walter gave a woman half of all the money from Fresh and Fit super chats, was frequently sending her money on Venmo, and paying her bills. This completely contradicts Walter's red pill online persona.
Oh yeah, that was that, what's her name, Samantha or Amanda? What was the name of that white girl? So that's what I'm saying. Like Walter always getting caught doing simp stuff. You know what I'm saying? Being a sugar daddy. That's what I'm saying. Like when stupid Daisy tell me something, he tried to attack me. He tried to put me to task. He brought me a mom. He said they were a sugar daddy bring their babies. This was sugar daddy bring my babies, and I passed the test. I said I buy my own stuff, and I was like, girl, please, you an idiot. You failed that test. Miranda, that's her name. That's her name. Thank you, Lady Lee. Yeah, and she talking about something. She passed the test by buying her own stuff. I'd be like, so what you gonna buy me, Daddy? Y'all need to stop that. Y'all need to stop being modest. If they give you a test, pass it on your terms. You'll be surprised.
Walter tried to defend himself by saying this entire relationship with this woman was for a troll. But that absolutely makes no sense because no one knew about the extent of the relationship and he gave her real money. Walter being exposed for giving women money and calling it all a joke really hasn't aged well. In the past 2 years, he has been exposed for things like this over and over again. Recently in 2024, Walter just got exposed for allegedly getting a woman pregnant, which completely goes against his alpha male ideology. This pregnancy is what Myron was raging about at the beginning of the video. Myron says that he'll stand with Fresh until death, no matter what he's exposed for. Getting called out for hypocrisy yet again is what had Myron so triggered. Lo also talks about how Fresh and Fit doesn't just silence other creators, they even silence their own fans. If fans question Fresh and Fit's ideologies on their official subreddit, their comments would get deleted, and then accounts would be banned. Fans had to then create a separate subreddit where they could speak freely. But if Fresh and Fit noticed anyone was a part of both subreddits, they would immediately ban them. Lo goes on to expose proof of Walter buying tens of thousands of Instagram followers. This exposes Myron and Walter's hypocrisy when they say women—
and they got their Instagram, all their Instagrams are deleted again.
Do everything for attention, and men don't. Myron and Walter accused Playback of having no respect for their audience.
And Myron sitting here talking about somebody got paid $40,000 to take down their Instagram. Who in the hell is dumb enough to believe that? This is what I'm saying. I think the IQ level of their audience is so low. That's the reason why those girls can come over there and be rich. Coming there, they get paid so much money. Because I'm like, you got to ask yourself, because you got to use logic here. Myron said somebody paid $40,000 to take down their Instagram. Now you have to ask yourself, why pay $40,000 to take down your Instagram and not your YouTube channel? $40,000 is a lot of money, right? I mean, wouldn't somebody get paid that much to take down your YouTube channel? Because you can always create another Instagram. I mean, Daisy has 3 Instagrams because the other ones keep getting taken down. So why would, like, what? That's what I'm saying. He's so stupid, dude. He's like, and we know who you are. He gets all emotional. And we know who we are. And we're going to come for you. Like, yeah, okay. Yeah. Nobody cares that much, Morgan. That's the thing. Like, who in the hell would pay $40,000 to take down these losers' Instagram? Now, to take down Nicki Minaj Instagram, sure, I can see that. Take down President Trump's Instagram, $40,000. Oh yeah, that's some good money. But who the hell now? Mind you, the person took down Myron's, Pug CEOs, Icy's, and what's the one where he's balding but Chris. So took down 4 of their Instagrams. So that's like $10,000 each. Why? For who? What are you talking about?
But if Walter lied about a relationship for views, wouldn't he have no respect for his audience either? Instead of cowering to Fresh and Fit's fair tactics, Playback doubled and tripled down with more and more videos clowning Myron and Walter to show that they cannot be silenced and weren't scared of them at all. They also encouraged other channels to refuse to be silenced as well, but told them to just be cautious, seeing that Fresh and Fit was trying to terminate entire channels. On December 10th, 2021, Playback uploaded another video called Fresh and Fit, Your Plan Backfired. In this video, they come to the defense of Abba and Preach, another YouTube duo similar to Playback. They talk about how Abba and Preach got hit with 20 copyright strikes from Fresh and Fit.
And let's not forget the lead attorney. They went after the lead attorney too. They went after a lot of people during this time. And it just backfired on them. Had some paralegal taking down, like trying to take down people's videos on behalf of these daggone, these old thin-skinned, emotional men.
Happened to a ton of other channels as well. Before this entire copyright strike situation, Fresh and Fit had a stream bullying and violating Abba and Preach and making comments about Preach's significant other. Fresh and Fit then made a video apologizing to Abba and Preach. But after Abba and Preach reacted to this apology video, they were hit with 20 copyright claims from Fresh and Fit. These claims were obviously false because Fresh and Fit's lawyer claimed that 50 minutes of content was stolen per video. But Abba and Preach's videos were no longer than 15 minutes. Their lawyer also said content was stolen at timestamps 16 minutes to 15 minutes. Unless Abba and Preach were time travelers, this made absolutely no sense. YouTube contacted Abba and Preach to let them know that their content was protected under fair use and wouldn't be deleted. YouTube also contacted Fresh and Fit to let them know that if they kept submitting false copyright strikes and claims, their channel would be punished. In the video, Agent and Low also talk about how Fresh and Fit are complete hypocrites because they react to other people's content on their own channel and podcasts all of the time, including RDC World, Mr. Beast, and many other big creators. They also react to Fresh and Fit saying that everyone is just jealous of their success and how they help young men. Agent and Low say that they would never want to be like them, and all of their videos about male self-improvement have way less views than the videos of them throwing women.
Facts! It's like that. It's still like that now. It's still like that now. Look at this. Right? Hold on. Look at this. 67,000 with the girls. Okay? Well, they had to, okay, this don't count because they basically had to, do a clickbait because this title says we are officially leaving YouTube, and then they changed the daggone thing here. Okay, but let's look at this. So you have 47 with the girls, 22 of them with some Viva guy, 94,000 with the girls, 21 with some Mark Lobline. Oh, that's this bodybuilding guy. Fresh match. So this the dating show is 35. It's 35 K. And then they got the girls again, 59. Then you got the Kennedy assassination. Who cares about this? That's the reason why it's got 20,000 views. And then here you got 58,000 views. Okay, same thing with here. 10,000 without the girls, 60,000 with the girls, 23,000 without the girls, 53,000 with the girls. They are nothing without the women. The women is what gives it it's what gives them the views. That's where they get their views, is from the women. No women, no views. And they know it. That's the reason why they haven't gotten rid of the after hours now. They're like, well, we're not doing it on Mondays and Wednesdays no more. They said they're not doing it on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays anymore. They're just going to do it on Wednesdays and sometimes Fridays. So they still haven't given it up.
And off of the set. So they are only lying to themselves if they think people actually watch them for advice and not to see OnlyFans models clowned on.
I've never been on a yacht.
Yeah, I've never been on a yacht.
I'm jealous, though.
I'm jealous that you took a girl on a yacht and paid her electric bill. I'm jealous, nigga. You're right, bro. I'm jealous of you, nigga.
I wish that was me, man.
Man, I wish, bro.
Can you imagine someone criticizing me? I was like, you're just so fucking jealous. You're not agent.
And then you admit that you were wrong and you're still saying, I think it's jealous. That's all it is.
Go on their channel and they react to other people's content all the time without asking them for permission before.
Oh, and that's my guy!
That's your guy,
That's
right?
my guy, Mark, right there. Oh, my God. So if we just throw out copyright claims just like that, let me make a call real quick.
Facts, nigga, right? Because you definitely didn't get his approval for that. Clip for it. This is Squid Games.
You reacted to a Netflix show?
They reacted to Squid Games. Are you fucking dumb, bro?
YouTube sees this and they reply, "Hi, lawyer. We are concerned that some of the information in your takedown request may be fraudulent. Please understand that YouTube receives a large number of fraudulent copyright takedown requests, and we take that abuse of that process very seriously, and then they cite a court case where they fuck somebody up for doing it. Then they say, we remind you to take this seriously and make sure you get it done. If we don't receive a detailed explanation from you within 7 days, your YouTube account may be terminated."
But it somehow gets worse. Let's see if they redacted it, dog.
The lawyer says, "Each of the videos in question either uses a significant section of our client's content, fresh and fit, pulled directly from their videos on YouTube channel, or if it lifted their entire videos from their YouTube channel. Furthermore, we believe that these videos in question are all being used for commercial purposes without alteration, which necessarily defeats any fair use exceptions to copyright infringement." Hey, the lawyer's getting paid.
Hey, y'all niggas got scammed, nigga. That's fucking crazy. Dumbass Marvin, like, no, we done this, we done to lawyer enough. Hey, Fresh got fucking finessed by a fucking woman, like, literally, like, 2 weeks ago. Here's Myron dumbass getting finessed by the goddamn lawyers. Say y'all dumbasses hire somebody who has an attorney that's literally about to get your fucking channel terminated. Y'all are the dumbest niggas I have ever fucking seen.
Respect freedom of speech. You should be dismotivated to censor people, especially people that have the same job as you. You are a content creator.
That's what I'm saying. I want you to understand, people, right? Listen to me. The biggest people who advocate for freedom of speech don't believe in freedom of speech. The biggest advocate. What about freedom of speech? What about freedom? These are the ones that are first to censor you. I'm the only right winger from the beginning says, I don't respect no freedom of speech. What are you talking about? You can't come on my platform and say what the hell you want to say. You can't come on my website and say what you want to say. You can't come on any of them. You can't come on my channel, YouTube channel and say, no, there is no free speech. You definitely can't come on my Twitter and say what you want to say, okay? So I don't advocate that. I do advocate for freedom of association. Always remember that. Always remember that. Freedom of association. I am down for that. I am an absolutist. I'm an absolutist. Anybody asks you, hey, is Tree of Logic for freedom of speech? Nope. But she's for freedom of association. I believe I don't care who you are, what you are. Somebody has the right to deny you service if they want to. I am that hardcore on freedom of association. That hardcore. Okay? So that's how I roll. These guys are the first ones to sit up here and censor you.
So anxious to censor.
We know why.
We know why.
No, but like, cause it's not a copyright issue. We all know it's not really a copyright issue. It's a censorship issue. And so y'all censoring us, y'all censoring other content creators, y'all are censoring people in your own subreddit, and then y'all are also censoring people in your own chat. Y'all are just trying to remove any evidence. And y'all censoring yourself to actually remove videos that had video evidence of it. So y'all are literally trying to just get rid of everything that proves that you all are not who y'all say y'all are.
On January 8th, 2022, Playback uploaded a video reacting to Fresh and Fit talking about how they don't date black women and spreading blatant racist generalizations. This is another example of Fresh and Fit's hypocrisy because Myron and Walter's main argument about women is that women are so terrible because they only want to date men who have a certain amount of money and won't look outside of that preference. So add preferences to the long list of double standards in Fresh and Fit's gender ideology. Having preferences is fine, but you don't have to take it this far. And it's
First of all, it's the little crusty one who dates women. Myron doesn't date women. Myron has a beard named Angie, who's a lesbian. Cute lesbian, by the way. Lesbian nonetheless. And he has a bunch of men. on the down low. I wouldn't be surprised if Myron literally solicit professional men so he doesn't have to worry about somebody coming and leaking his stuff. You see what I'm saying? Because I always say this. I always say, I don't understand how men who are in powerful positions, you know what I'm saying, the new money, why they don't want to get escorts. Now, men with old money, they get courtesans, okay? Because they cannot afford their business being leaked out. So they get courtesans, all right? So I'm just saying, like, yeah, this dude definitely getting some male escorts because he doesn't want, because the worst thing that could ever happen to him is that some man that he makes mad that he's not paying is leaking all their stuff out, okay? The day that he gets exposed with a man will be the best day. Yeah, and I think he's protecting that by basically dealing with professionals. If you deal with professionals, your stuff is not going to get leaked unless you are under surveillance. And I don't think, being that he's a Fed, he's not under surveillance. He's not under surveillance. That's the only time you can get caught. Now, also, men get caught when they deal with cheap women that sell themselves. You know what I'm saying? The ladies of the, we're going to call them the ladies of the night. When they deal with the cheap ones, you know what I'm saying? Then you get caught on those too. All right. And those are the ones that don't keep no secrets. Those are the ones that'll blackmail you. Okay. It pays. So you get these high-end escorts, you know what I'm saying? Don't get the ones like Daisy who basically get mad because you say, I don't want to kill the baby. I kill nobody.
Hire a group of people to make your point. And that goes for men and women. Agent talks about how women don't have to generalize all men based on wealth, and men don't have to generalize all women based on race. Myron and Walter say that they, quote, don't dabble in the black, aren't down with the brown, aren't night riders, and don't date Shaniquas or LaQuishas. Agent and Lowe talk about how Fresh and Fit only surround themselves with stereotypically obnoxious women, and it has nothing to do with their race. Fresh and Fit continuously choose to only talk to women from the Miami Strip and sugar baby websites, and then complain about women not being classy or respectable, which is completely counterintuitive. Fresh and Fit is the best case of cognitive dissonance I've ever seen. Basically, it makes no sense to keep debating about how terrible modern women are when the women you're basing this opinion off of are the same OnlyFans models, porn stars, strippers, and sugar babies they constantly surround themselves with. If you aren't chronically online, actually leave your house and get off of Tinder and sugarbaby.com, there's plenty of respectable women out there for you today. Playback also talks about how Fresh and Fit claim to be a male self-improvement podcast, but all their videos that actually talk about male self-improvement have way less views than their videos spazzing on the women sitting with them.
We just looked at it. I just showed you guys right here how the women are the ones that give them views. By the way, these are terrible views compared to what they used to have. When they were monetized, it was high six figures. But here's the thing, like the women are like, okay, you guys are not getting the views like you used to. You know, I'm not trying to come on your show. I'm gonna come on to whatever podcast because that's what a Deep Pockets is. Okay, so that's where they are. And yeah, Brian is making a lot of. And yes, for those who ask, yes, Brian is paying Andrew to be on the show. He is giving him a cut. I don't know how much of a cut, but let me just say he's just paying him. He's paying him to do it remotely. So Andrew gets paid to be on the whatever podcast. So keep that, understand that. Okay.
Or throwing them out of the studio.
But to sit here and to cast like horrible characteristic traits to an entire race of
Annoying.
people, it is.
But what else they say?
Annoying, loud, ghetto. To sit there and to cast those type of characteristic traits amongst a race of people, when the way that you all meet women are in ways in which those type of characteristic traits will be more common, because you all don't meet high class women on Miami strips, because those type of women are always trying to seek validation. They're trying to seek eyes. They're trying to. Those are not the standard women. They're just not. Those are not. They sit here and to say like, hey, all the women that I meet in a strip club, oh, those are the
They're so annoying and ratchet.
And why are they always
Oh.
shaking their ass?
Oh
Like,
my
I just
God.
don't get it. And in both places, they produce women who probably aren't of the highest ilk in many regards. Doesn't make any sense to then say, hey, all women who fit under this race now are based off of the limited experiences I had. It doesn't make any sense.
You know, sometimes if they're, red bone, but like in general, me and Fresh don't dabble in the dark, if you know what I'm saying. Yep.
It's so odd to see black people say that.
Yeah, no, I don't know what it is about that.
It's
Something that just threw me off.
y'all, like, this nigga Fresh legitimately looks like Uncle Ruckus right now. Like, like you're Uncle Ruckus, nigga. Y'all Uncle Tom ass niggas. Y'all don't understand. Y'all niggas are people of color, and y'all sitting here saying that about black women.
We get on this channel and we're like, bro, you're looking in the wrong places. Yeah, they be looking in the
Yes,
you're looking
all
on
the
sugar
time.
baby websites and Miami strip clubs and fucking lounges. Where what do you think you're gonna find the same type of person regardless of their race?
Hold on. Josie said he pays Andrew, but his staff is literally on EBT. Are you self-reporting? Are you self-snitching there, Josie? Stop it. Stop self-snitching.
Telling this lady here that she's not like other black women is not a fucking compliment to her.
So the idea that you all then can just cast this ridiculous shadow of unwarranted characteristics amongst an entire race of women is ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense because they have white women on their show who do ghetto ratchet shit all the time.
Absolutely. I mean, look. Spark ghetto. Look, they had an Asian woman do some ghetto stuff. Okay. Daisy said, hey, ghetto can go to Asian too. Chinese people get ghetto. Somebody said in my daggone comment section, they said, Tree, every time you do Daisy's voice, you always sound like you're from Jamaica. And that's probably so. Okay, I have to listen to her. Listen, I'm gonna let y'all know I did her voice really well once upon a time because I was constantly listening to her. But I don't listen to her no more, so she's gone. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Now that she's gone to her next trick, I don't listen to that accent no more. So I lost it. So I probably do sound like I'm from Jamaica. Oh, well, there are Chinese and shut up, Reverend. I didn't ask you. Daggone it. I am talking about me listening to the accent. I can't do the accent. I have to listen to somebody to listen to the accent.
The level of self-hate is outrageous right now. Nigga, it's crazy.
Like, you don't have to shit on somebody to just talk about who you prefer, dog. It's not necessary.
Also calling them, I don't dabble in the brown or night riders and stuff like that.
Yeah, bro.
It's
I can
crazy.
say I'm into light-skinned women, and I can say
But
that
just
without
leave
being
it
like,
at that.
you
Just
don't
leave
have
it
to
at
say, like, because dark-skinned women, you know how they get. They're super aggressive.
That's a
like,
good point.
You stop casting your projections on entire groups of people, bro.
To sit here and say that is crazy, especially the way that y'all meet women.
Yeah, bro.
You would just
And no. And the biggest L's they've been taking are from non-black women. This is the reason why I say, hey, black women, you dodge this bullet. Okay? You ain't got to deal. You dodge this bullet. Yes, Queen Slide. You dodge that bullet, baby. You dodge that one. You ain't got to worry about that no more. No more. Okay? He got that girl right off of sugar. Let me tell you something. I'm trying to find that video. You know what? I'm gonna start punishing myself for doing this. I will see good videos, and I would say, "Damn, that's a good video," and I'll forget to download it. There was a video of John Zerka. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Hold on a second. Oh man. John Zerka was on Monkey. John Zerka was on Monkey. And he came across this 15-year-old girl. I was so proud of her. And I don't know why I didn't save that video. But he said, is this it?
My name is...
No, it's not it. Oh, hold on a second. Let me see. Hold on, guys. Let me see if this is it. Cause let me see. No, this isn't it. I have to be careful because once again I'm on Twitter. I don't want to spoil it. Shoot. Okay, I'm gonna have to tell you what the thing said. Nope, it's not this one either. So there was a 15-year-old girl, and she was on Monkey, and John Zerka said, "Hey, how old are you? You know what I'm saying? You look good. You look fine. I would love to take you out." And she says, "I'm a minor." And then he was like, "So, you know, I'm a major," or something like that. And he said, "How old are you?" And she says, "I'm young. I'm very young." This is it. This is it right here. This is it. I found it. Wait a minute. No, this ain't it. No, this ain't it. This ain't it. Oh, man.
Ready?
That ain't it either. Okay. So the young girl said, I'm 15 years old, right? And John said, "That's okay." She said, "You gonna go to jail. You ready to go to jail?" He was like, "Yeah, I'm ready to go to jail for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take you out on a date." He said, "Where do you," by the way, I'm paraphrasing. He was like, "You want to go on a date with me? I'm a bad boy." She said, "Yeah." And then he said, "Okay, where you want to go?" Guess what she said? Someplace very expensive. Oh my God. And John said, "Well, I see you have experience in dating already." Oh my God, I wish I downloaded that video. I wish I downloaded, dude. Oh my God. Oh man, he was like, "Well, I see you are experienced in dating." I said, "Cause she knows her worth. She knows that these old predators are only coming after her because of her age. Okay, she knows what's going on." Dang, that's what I'm saying. I see so many videos that I go, "Oh man!" So I'm gonna stop doing that. I'm gonna stop doing that, and I'm gonna start. I'm gonna just for every time. Hold on, I gotta give myself a punishment when I see a video that I think that I'm gonna talk about, and I want to find it later. I should. Let's see. $100 will teach me a lesson. But who do I give it to? What nonprofit should I give it to? Should I give it to the No Shelter Cats or something, or the I'll figure it out. I react better. I can stop doing things when there's a punishment. That's how I react, because this is a shame. Whenever I find good videos and I'm like, I see them and I don't daggone download them, that makes me very angry. A cat shelter or a homeless shelter. Cat shelter it is. I don't care about them homeless people.
Finessed by a white woman like two months ago.
And
nigga.
For some reason.
On May 22nd, 2022, Playback uploaded Fresh and Fit explained why men can cheat but women can't. In the video they are reacting to, Fresh and Fit repeatedly tried to disrespect a female radio host on her own show and try to get her in a gotcha moment over and over again. Fresh and Fit start off by saying that if a woman posts inappropriate pictures online while in a committed relationship, she's cheating on her significant other, which is honestly understandable. I mean, it's not cheating, but it would probably make the majority of men uncomfortable. But it goes both ways. I'm pretty sure if I started posting thirst traps on my community tab, my wife wouldn't be too happy about it. I saw someone say that 80% of what Fresh and Fit say is valid, but people focus on the 20% to hate on them. First off, I think it's a lot more like 2% of their arguments are valid. Also,
yeah,
I saw another.
It's 2%. I would say that's a fair assessment. 2%. Okay, because I want you all to understand this. Women, if a man, but women will cheat on you. If you think that you can get away with cheating on a woman, it just depends if the woman care about you or not. If she is in love with you and you have promised to be monogamous with her, and you cheat on her, some will leave you, some will like, let's go to counseling, let's pray about it, blah 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 blah. Or there'll be some people like me, like, woohoo, I get to cheat too. You know what I'm saying? To sit up here and think that women are going to, like, I think the only women don't care that men cheat are women who don't care about the man. That's it. You know what I'm saying? If a man cheat and the woman's like, as long as, you know, the bills are paid, everything is, I got my car, I can always go to the country club, I can always get on a private jet. I don't care who he cheat with. He can do his own thing. You see what I'm saying? Or do like Kobe Bryant, buy her the most expensive $4 million ruby ring. Oh yeah, thank you for this $4 million rock on my finger. I forgive you for cheating on me. So to sit up, these men are just deluding themselves to think that women are okay with you cheating. The thing about it is, women are really good for the most part to cheat and you not find out. That's the best thing.
Person say that it only takes a tiny drop of rat poisoning in fresh water to be deadly. So Fresh and Fit doesn't get a pass for making a couple of valid arguments once in a blue moon. On the radio show, it only takes a few seconds for Fresh and Fit to completely abandon talking about the topic at hand, which is what's acceptable to post on social media while in a relationship, and move on to doing what they actually are famous for, which is trying to dunk on women. Myron goes on to keep cutting off the host to talk about how all men want quantity, aka as many women as possible, and all women want quality, aka the one best man possible. Lone Agent talk about how dumb it is that Myron constantly generalizes all men and all women to fit his narrative and sell his course. Myron also gets extremely passionate and emotional talking about how no man wants a woman who posts on social media. But again, if you actually believe this,
that's just a lie though. Listen, the beard he got posted on social media, still on social media. The women that the crusty one impregnated, all post on social media and still post on social media. This is 2024. Most people have social media, okay? Everybody posts on there if they are, for the most part. For the most part. So this whole thing of, you know, women, you get a woman and she gonna stop posting on social media, that don't happen. Not in this day and age.
why is he constantly surrounding himself with IG models, OF models, strippers, and sugar babies? The exact type of women he claims to hate. This is exactly why people now call them fresh and fraud and stressed and shit. Lowe also talks about how if Myron doesn't think it's right for women to have quote unquote high mileage, then why did he say in a previous video that he requires the women he dates to have sex with him on the first or second date? They also talk about how Myron says women do everything for attention and men don't. But if this was the case, why was Walter, his own co-host, constantly buying chains, yachts, and flexing on Instagram to his paid followers? Myron also says that since men usually make more money in a relationship, the woman should go along with any of his requirements even if she doesn't agree with them. If Myron stopped being chronically online, getting random statistics from TikTok, and surrounding himself with yes women, he'd realized how dumb he sounds. Agent ends off by saying that Fresh and Fit will just say whatever it takes to sell their online course and sell young men a dream that even they themselves know is a false reality.
I did see, I know where I saw this one. I saw this at Radfem. The young lady that's I always said it was a friend of the channel. She did the mid-age milk. She had a poster of one guy saying misogynist. It's from a news clipping, and it said misogynists decide to settle down and just hate one woman at a time. Remember when Myron let Trish dictate the fit women do it only? Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's a good one too. Oh, wait. Hold on. I gotta write that down. That's a good one too. Oh my God, that's another one I should have copied down.
Average women would never go for this one-sided open relationship Fresh and Fit promote their fans to have. They encourage their fans to live in a way that they don't even live by. They'll tell their teenage and early 20-year-old fans who have probably never had a successful long-term relationship that it's okay to cheat on your girlfriend with hundreds of different women if you make more money than her, because the kings of the past have been doing it since the beginning of time. But what percentage of all men who have ever lived were kings? And how many of the men who buy Fresh and Fit's course will ever achieve that top 1% status? Fresh and Fraud aren't even in that income bracket. To be in the top 1%, you have to have a net worth of at least $43 million. Myron's net worth is $600,000 to $1.5 million. He obviously is rich, but I'm just saying that maybe Myron should focus on becoming the king of the country before he tries to live.
So you see that he lied, because this was 3 weeks ago. So it looked like that shizzle was right. He's not worth no $10 million. He's not worth no $10 million. So he just told a big old fat lie.
Like one in a relationship, and encourage all of his fans to do the same. It's also really ironic that Myron calls the host emotional and says she lets her emotions cloud her brain when he's the one trying to terminate entire YouTube channels just for disagreeing with him.
Let me ask you a question. Are men and women equal?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
No, we're not at all.
It's a trap. What are you laughing at?
No, I'm laughing because you're not letting me finish. So my point is this. My point is simply this. Men, that's how men view relationships with women. They might not admit this, but men are territorial with their women. This is why women that are promiscuous have a very difficult time getting men to commit to them, because men don't want to be with women.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Not true at all.
That other men have been with.
And I just want to say, it's so easy to beat these guys because they have to prove their stance. Because if he say women who are promiscuous find it hard to get a man that's going to be committed to them, and all I got to do is say that's not true. Well, yes, it is. No, it's not true. Well, what do you? You have to prove it to me. It's not true. And then that's when the name calling gonna come out. Oh, you just a dumb bitch. You just don't know what you say. These black women don't know what the hell they talking about. That's why you ain't got nobody. I'm married. Or well, that's why he a simp. He this. Blah, blah, blah. You don't know who he is. You don't even know what he look like. Okay, you know nothing about my husband. So my thing is that, but I know everything about your beard. I know everything about Angie. I got her on video saying that you two don't have sex. So if you two don't have sex, then how are you supposed to be talking about you giving advice? Like, I never heard of a man having a girlfriend for 2 years and you didn't hit it at all because you's a homosexual.
That has high mileage. That's why when you went to the dealership, you paid full price for that vehicle, brought it back home, and then someone said, hey, I want to still be able to see her or whatever. You had a point of contention with that. Why? Because you paid full price for the vehicle and you feel like you're getting used and abused when you put all the money down. That's how men view relationships and marriage with women.
Can I now say something? Women sometimes feel the same way. We could be in a relationship with a man who's gorgeous and he's posting shirtless tops on Instagram and we feel like, oh, that that's a thirst trap, right? You're wanting attention. So why is it different? You just think it's okay for a guy to do it, but not okay for a girl to do it because you're territorial.
Here's the thing. You're letting your feelings, right, get in the way of understanding.
Projection. That's all he does. That like you're projecting, engage with the argument. Engage with the argument. You're just projecting because you just got triggered. So since you just got triggered, you're projecting your triggerness on me. You are projecting the fact that you got triggered on me by saying you're in your feelings. I'm not. I'm actually asking a question. You don't even know me enough to talk about my feelings.
She asked a very simple question. The same thing I just sat there and said. If a man is doing something also for attention, would it not be the same premise that you're talking about? Then this nigga just sat there and said, you're just being emotional at this point. I can't fucking hear you. She said it already, nigga. These are the same two bozos who got upset about talking about, oh, I don't want my relationship is transactional. That's what they said. I want fire and desire, passion. That's what they fucking said. So if y'all the same bozos who believe that by the ideology, why would you even talk about women in a manner in which you're owning them? It doesn't make any sense at all. But no, she's not emotional. She actually asked you a very legitimate question about if the premise of why you're posting the pic on Instagram, male or woman, is about trying to get attention, then what does it matter? It still will be cheating. But this nigga fucking so blue-pilled out his fucking mind, so purple-pilled out his mind. This nigga don't even know what the fuck he's talking about. The shit they say sounds nice, but when you stop and really think about the shit they saying, it don't really add up. Can't have high mileage. You just can't have high mileage. But this is the same nigga who's saying that if I go out with you, I need to have sex on the first or second date. This nigga got me fucked up. He don't know I'm about to get bitch straight to my alpha mode, nigga. See, us is alphas, nigga. When we sit here, when we do things, it's not for attention. It's logic. Literally, your co-host does a bunch of shit for attention. The amount of chains he buys and the amount of Lambos that he buys and yachts
and fake Rolex. Let's not forget that.
He puts women on. All that shit is for attention. If that's what you want to do, fine, fuck it, nigga. Fuck it.
Here's the thing. Men and women are not the same. Women like attention. Men want sex. That's how it is. So when a girl's out there advertising herself, it's not the same as when a man is advertising himself because a man's not going to get nearly the same amount of attention. And then on top of that, men of status, men that are attractive, that have money, hey, it's just exercising options. My thing is, a man is capable of having sex with other women while still loving his girl the same. So it's not that big a deal.
Wait,
This is a big deal.
so-
If your girl's out here and fielding options, if your woman's out here fielding options, that's an issue.
Oh, sorry. So
he just wants like a one-sided open relationship. Yes, that's what he wants. Then just say that, nigga. How do you get the sex outside of grabbing the attention from women?
you're actually saying that in a relationship, it's okay for men to go and explore other options, but we have to be happy with you and not explore options.
Absolutely. Close on your end, open on my end, and I think there should be honest between the two.
Right.
That's crazy.
Agree to that.
You can't just go throwing that thing around and women sit at home waiting for you to come home, going to smell the juice of another woman on you.
Strong, powerful men, right, that had money and status were always able to have hordes of women. Look at Hugh Hefner. Look at Dan Bilzerian. Look at
And while the woman is getting taken care of by Julio, the lawn. What do you call it? What do you call the architect? No. What do you call the people that take care of the lawn? This is one of the things I loved about landscaping. Thank you, Morgan. Let me tell you something. This is the reason why, or groundskeeper, landscaping or groundskeeper. Actually, I'm gonna say groundskeeper, landscaping or groundskeeper, not gardener, not necessarily gardener. This is the reason why I love. If you want that, remember I keep telling y'all about that British series called Rome. I told you I love that series. Do you want to know another reason why I love that series? It's because the king, I forget what his name is, but the king would be having sex with all the female slaves, but the queen would be choosing the big buff guys from the gladiator, like she was like, I want him. she was getting her plumbing cleared out by one of them big old gladiators. Yeah, Marcus Augustus. That's who that was. Thank you, and Mike P. Funk. Marcus Augustus' wife, right? Marcus Augustus' wife was getting piped down by one of the gladiators, baby. So I was like, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. If Marcus, if he's gonna go out there and start dealing with the female slave, then the wife should be able to be, getting her plumbing down with whoever. But she chose she chose, like, he was getting the slaves, but she was getting like the big old muscular led men. I'm like, God damn. Woo, child. I'm telling you, that was a good series. And this is what I'm talking about. They were rich, though. They both rich. And she wasn't sitting home talking about something. Oh, my husband is having all this sex with all these female slaves. And sometimes he would do it in front of me. But no, homegirl was getting like, wow. That sex scene was something to watch, honey. Ladies, watch that and thank me later. Holy smokes, that was a good scene.
kings. Look at sultans. Oh, past. This is what women do. Women are attracted to men.
Mate, bro, I spoke to Dan. I spoke to Dan Bilzerian. I'm sick of you asking to finish your long, boring, weird answers that are the same answer every time we ask you a question. Even Dan Bilzerian last week told me to my face, so fucking what, clown? Here you are on the show. I can turn you off as well. Just turn these clowns off. See you fellas. Grow up. Bring us back when you're 30 and you've got half a brain. You're not running around being led by your own dicks. Bye-bye. See you later. Turn them off. Well, Jesus Christ. Now, these guys, I didn't mind having them on. Yes, we asked them to come on the show. Grow up, bro. Grow up. Even Dan Bilzerian said he's so lonely because the rooting around and the parties are fun, but the guy's lonely.
He's lonely because he can't really enjoy having an open relationship with a man. And I'm going to keep saying this over and over again. I don't use gay as a slur. I use it as a fact. I'm not calling him that as a slur. I'm not calling him that to humiliate him at all. I'm calling him that as a matter of fact so that people, especially women, can understand Myron's attitude, his actions, his state of being, why he do the things he do. You see what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying this, so that women understand that these type of men hate us, because they literally ain't us. They resent the advantages that we have, but they're quick to talk about are men and women equal. Nope. You got some advantages. I got some advantages. Women got some advantages. Men have some advantages. But it seems like you are upset and jealous of some of the advantages that we have. We don't care about the advantages that you have. Because we use your advantages to our advantages.
Once people go outside and actually start dating and stuff, you're not gonna live the things that the Fit podcast told you. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna live none of that stuff. You're gonna realize that a real relationship is give and take, and that it's not transactional, and that you'll most definitely have issues. In any situation, whether it's with friends, whether you're in a relationship, whether with your parents, you should be willing to do the most for the people around you because that's what a good person is.
But even if we were to live by the ideology that they subscribe to, they're still talking about a finite amount of men.
But they're talking about 0.0001%.
Even when they say the kings and very wealthy men back in the day, all of those are very, very, very small amount of men. So to even try to articulate an argument based off of a lifestyle that 1% of men live by.
And it's definitely not your audience.
It's clearly not your audience.
Is not living that.
Because if it was your audience, then them niggas wouldn't be tuning in because they would be actually living their life. They wouldn't be tuning in. But furthermore, the only reason why those men believe the things that they try to tell them is because, like he just said, bro, they've never been in a real relationship.
After this video, there was a huge boom in red pill content on the internet, and new red pill creators were popping up everywhere.
I remember this part. JM said, you're doing him a favor. Maybe he's getting more D since you've been telling. No, he's not. I'm telling you, Myron is very careful and he's getting it professionally. I'm telling you, he is not. If he gets some random D, it's going to be in another country. I do believe that he probably hooked up with some random guy in England because they don't know him like that over there. Okay, but in America, I believe with all my heart and soul, he's getting professional. Because he can't afford to have something like this leak out.
Playback began reacting to creators like Andrew Tate, Sneeko, Just Pearly Things, and many more. From time to time, if Fresh and Fit got really insane, Playback would react. Also during this time, sometime in 2022, Lowe's ex-girlfriend exposed him for cheating on her. I was honestly confused why everyone thinks that she was Lowe's wife, but I realized the marriage rumors started when Myron called her Lowe's wife on Fresh and Fit. Myron thought he was going to get Lowe canceled with this stream, but it didn't work. See, unlike Myron and Walter, Lowe actually took accountability for his actions and admitted when he did something wrong. A lot of Playback fans think Lowe has never addressed his cheating, but he has on multiple occasions. Here are
Imagine being cheated. Here's the deal. So this woman, whoever the girlfriend is, probably was the girlfriend when he was struggling and surviving. You know what I'm saying? She was giving him all this wife benefits to a boyfriend and, being there, helping him during his time, when he was struggling. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, listen to me. Okay, listen. So, what you say, Alexi? You should also watch Spartacus. Girl, I can't believe you said that to me. Not knowing. Oh, girl, I'm not even gonna say that. How dare you say that to me? How dare you? You know nothing about me, I see. I'm disappointed. But anyway, when you are there with these men during their broke times, and when they finally get into their that money status, you know what I'm saying? And they're not used to a bunch of women throwing themselves at them because now nobody cared about him until he started making money. So now that he started making money, he's getting more options, and now he's gonna cheat on her. That's to me, that's not even surprising. To be honest, I am not surprised.
Of the times he addressed it. In this clip, Agent confirms that Lowe was not married to the woman he cheated on, which is still not okay, but I'm just clarifying that since the rumor Myron started is that Lowe cheated on his wife. But at this point in the video, we should know Myron is a liar who does anything for views, so we shouldn't be all that surprised.
Okay, hold on. I swear that scene you're describing came from Spartacus, not Rome. No, it came from the reason. Hold on, let me think about it. Hold on. You might be right, Nina. Hold on. Jeez, because I haven't seen both of them in so long. Hold on. The cast members of Spartacus. So, wait. I can tell you right now. Hold on. Those who watch both Spartacus and Rome, remember when the queen was pregnant and the gladiator that got her pregnant stabbed the sword in her stomach? That's the scene. Okay, was that Spartacus or Rome? Okay, I got it backwards. It's Spartacus, not Rome. It's Spartacus. It's Spartacus then. This is her. This her. That's her. That's her. That's her. That's her. This is her. This is her right here. This her. This is the queen who got that. Okay. This is the. Okay. It's Spartacus. It's Spartacus. Remember that sex party that this chick was in, and she was having sex with Spartacus. Oh my God, this is so good. This was so. You guys have no idea. This was so good. No, this is the queen right here. This is the one. She got that gladiator, dude. Oh my God, that was okay. All right, thank you, Nina. I'm sorry. It was Spartacus, not Rome. It was Spartacus. Okay. Lucy Lawless stabbed her. No, I'm not talking about that scene. I'm talking about the scene when she was pregnant, Nina. She was like the baby and everything. Oh, you talking about, yeah. Oh, okay, you know that one. Yeah. So, oh God, it was listen. I would love to watch that. I would love to go and binge watch that again, but I don't want to cry towards the end. I'm telling y'all, the ending of Spartacus be having me like boo-hooing. I be having boo-hooing, and the dog. By the way, I misgendered my dog yesterday. My apologies. The dog started licking my face, talking about, "Stop crying, mommy. Stop crying. Stop crying." I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch the ending, because if you watch the whole entire series, then you're gonna have to watch the ending. And I'm telling you, the ending I'm tired. Like, I be crying for hours. I be crying for. That's not his name. That's not his name. That's not his name. That's not his name. Nah, I ain't gonna watch that no more. I binge watched it before COVID hit, and I was crying. I was so sad. It messed up my entire week. I said, I ain't gonna do this no more. But it's so good. Oh my God, it's so good. All right, it's so good. Okay, anyway. And ladies, let me tell you, if you are a woman, I'm telling you, there are some scenes that's just gonna make you just ravish your man. I'm telling you. If you're married or you're in a committed, I'm telling you, you just have your man on standby, baby.
Yeah, should I really give it up? I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I cheated, bro, part of me was like, I guess I really do want to be selfish, bro. Like when I sat back and I thought about it for a while, I was like, bro, in those moments, I just wanted to be selfish. And I was with somebody.
How you gonna say that with a Magic City daggone hoodie on? No, nasty.
That I guess I wanted to be selfish. You know what I'm saying?
It's selfish, but like, I don't think what you did with this situation is completely different.
Also, you don't tell me. If you cheat, don't tell me.
This is 20 years of commitment. The difference is, like, first of all, you didn't say anything, so you just got caught. But like, you weren't married, nor did you have kids. Once you get married and have kids, like,
you're 20 years.
You're like this forever. I don't give a fuck how you trying.
Even before this playback video, Lo addressed everything on episode 258 of the Peer to Peer podcast, which was posted on January 6, 2023. Instead of being like Fresh and Fit and blaming the woman, Lo says that he didn't communicate enough and mismanaged his own emotional lows in the relationship. Lo also talks about how he doesn't want people to put him on a pedestal and think he thinks he's perfect just because he talks about other people on Playback. He also says that EDP is the only creator he's ever criticized who he doesn't think can redeem themselves in the future, which is true because even when he reacts to Fresh and Fit, he tries to see both sides and give them the benefit of the doubt.
I did cheat. It was 4 times. It was not a Kroger associate, but I don't really think any of that really matters.
What is 1883? Oh, hold on. I'm not even looking at let me see. SAG, yeah, hold on, SAG, I'm so sorry, I'm not even looking at the chat. SAG, yes, that's Lucy Lawless. Isn't she beautiful? Hold on, where we at? Let me cut this out. Yes, that is Lucy, honey. She worked this role, baby. She, oh my God, she was good. She was good, dude. I'm telling you, I didn't even recognize her It took a couple of episodes for me to realize who she was. But yeah, that's Lucy Lawless there. She did a good job. Did he say Kroger associate? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Okay.
People also ask me why I cheated. That also doesn't really matter at all because it's just bad decisions. It's not the right thing to do, and so I don't want people to think that like there's a way to justify it or anything like that. Don't cheat. Don't do what I did. It's not good. I know many of you probably don't follow me on Twitter or follow what I do on Twitter, but I did address it there. The reason why I didn't address it on Playback is because I felt like that'd be kind of weird. It'd be kind of forced, also polished. This is something that is more of a natural conversation to be had. So the podcast kind of is a better situation, like a better channel for me to talk about it. Also, my other channels are talking about like the NBA type shit. So that don't make no sense. And the reason why we didn't do a podcast earlier, we had guests. Everything is kind of set in stone. So we already had a schedule already set in place. So
just trying to help my young brothers.
Why? I played the fifth because it's still, even though I think there's some of the details, it's still.
No, why did you do it?
I would argue because I just mismanaged lows in the relationship.
When you say lows, you mean lows in the relationship?
Yeah.
Lows like lows and highs?
Your name is Low. I was confused for a
I
second.
think I mismanaged my alter ego.
Low didn't cheat.
No, I just
Marcel's a bad guy.
Why not just end it?
I think a lot of that was easier. It's easier in a moment. It's easier said than done. Or also,
and they want to know why women initiate over 70% of divorces. This is one of the many, many, many reasons why. He asked her why. He just asked them why not end it, and he sit there and thought about it like he never was asked that question before ever again. He was never asked that. Sorry, that made no sense. He was never asked that question before. Never. He was never asked that question before. You know what I'm saying?
The better way to answer is that I should have been just more direct and concise.
He just wanted to have his cake and eat it too. He wanted his cake and eat it too. But oh my God, let the woman cheat and he find out. Oh my God, he would have a meltdown. End it quick with her.
Was definitely there, but I should have just been more direct and concise.
Any advice for young black men, inner city kids that are struggling? You know,
I would highly advise kind of just knowing who you are and what you want in a relationship before trying to get in one serious. A lot of that just comes with dating, but just being honest with yourself and communicating with your partner.
When Lowe addresses his cheating, he's 100% authentic and doesn't try to convince the world that his entire past relationship was all just for a troll or blame it on feminism and the Matrix. Cheating is obviously a terrible thing, but because Lowe actually takes accountability and is honest, he's not a hypocrite like Myron and Walter. This is why Lowe is able to maintain his fan base. Just look at this comment section from a Playback fan. Shout out to Lowe for bringing up his infidelity, to be honest. I haven't always been a faithful dude myself, and accountability is important. Lowe didn't even have to bring up his cheating, but he chose to anyways. This shows that he takes accountability, which ironically, taking accountability is a sign of a true high-value man, according to the manosphere. When Lowe shares things about his personal life, he actually tells the truth, and he doesn't talk about his life to sell an online course. Again, I don't condone what Lowe did, but it's not like he didn't joke about his wandering eyes on a lot of their videos. On March 31st, 2023, in a video called Fresh and Fit, Is This Funny to Y'all?, Playback reacted to Myron and Walter joking around and laughing with a guest on the podcast about how he gang R-worded.
Oh yeah, Charleston White.
And trains on white women. This guest, Charleston White, also publicly says that he advocates for R-wording women as well as verbally, mentally, psychologically, and physically abusing women. Though talks about how a lot of men in the manosphere will blame the women if she gets R-worded, but then do things like this, joking around on a podcast about men luring women into a trap to do things with multiple men.
I don't understand like how we get to this point where like you're laughing with somebody who's talking and who's openly
You know what it feels like?
about that.
It feels like they're afraid to say anything in opposition to him.
But I've been saying
Oh,
that about
that's another good example. Oh my God, that's another one. Charleston White. Oh my God, hold on a second. Cause I'm collecting all these hypocritical things. Hold on a second. Charleston White. Get the clip of Myron and Walter laughing with Charleston White about. And I'll just type the word in. That's another good one.
pill, or at least some people in the manosphere for the last year now. They just don't like conflict amongst other men. This is like such a layup of like, hey, we should probably not talk about stuff like that.
Fuck that. Just correct him. Like no, nigga,
that wasn't cool. But instead, they're like, oh my god, choo choo, oh my goodness, choo choo.
It's one thing. They laughed about it crazy. They just found a way to justify it crazy.
Like no pushback at all. I just don't understand the concept of no pushback. And the problem is that Fresh and Fit and many people like in the manosphere, they're constantly like advocating around this idea that like when it comes to women in these type of situations, they for whatever reason just like oh no, it's not as bad as y'all make it out to be. It's actually your fault. You need to be surrounded with some men who can protect you. Like you can actually avoid this whole concept. But then like you have a man who is openly telling you like this is what we used to do back in the day. We used to just convince women to come in here and they thought they were fucking one guy, and then all of a sudden we used to just have 7 other niggas in there. And now all of a sudden, because the women didn't say no to that, realistically speaking, now it's really your fault. You should have just said no. Like, come on, nigga, stop.
After this, Playback even tried to be unbiased towards Fresh and Fit. For example, when Fresh and Fit and Sneako called out Rollo Tomasi for grifting by saying that all men should get a vasectomy in their early 20s in order to be a high-value man, Fresh and Fit and their panel obviously disagreed with this insane statement. This is an example of when the content on the Fresh and Fit podcast is right 2% of the time, so I'll give them that. But in this instance, Sneako was the one making the valid points on the Fresh and Fit podcast, while Myron and Walter were just sitting in the back, saying nothing and letting Sneako talk. So this is really an example of Sneako having a sound argument, not Myron and not Walter. In 2022 and 2023, it seemed like Fresh and Fit fell off of a lot of people's radars as bigger red pill creators started to get more spotlight and surpassed Fresh and Fit in the media. Because of this, Fresh and Fit started to get desperate, and that's how we ended up with Myron wearing a KKK hood on stream. On August 20th, 2023, Playback uploaded our final message to Fresh and Fit. In this video, they cover Fresh and Fit being kicked out of the YouTube partner program. Agent talks about how he doesn't celebrate the downfall of Fresh and Fit, or anyone's downfall, but the YouTube partner program is a privilege, not a right. Some people might disagree with Fresh and Fit being demonetized, but at the end of the day, YouTube is a private company. YouTube profits when content is ad-friendly, and they can do whatever they want to maintain their business structure. Lowe talks about the irony in the fact that a channel who abused its power to try to get other channels terminated got demonetized. He also says that Fresh and Fit should have been demonetized for violating TOS a long time ago. Spreading anti-Semitism, misogyny, and racism wasn't the only thing Fresh and Fit did to violate TOS. Lowe exposes that Fresh and Fit reached 1 million subscribers by advertising a giveaway for a free PS5, AirPods, a Rolex, and a free trip to their studio in Miami. Inflating your subscriber count in this way is against TOS. Agent talks about how Fresh and Fit are trying to make a sob story.
I forgot they did this. I literally forgot that they did this. oh my God.
About how now they can't spread male empowerment. But in reality, their podcast was mainly inviting OnlyFans models on to make fun of them. And instead of Fresh and Fit fans leaving the podcast with their lives transformed with positive advice, hundreds of thousands of them would immediately go and subscribe to the OnlyFans models that were on the podcast and make those models millions of dollars. They also talk about how Fresh and Fit recently adopted a new strategy for views. They moved from mainly being misogynist to being right-wing conspiracy theorists. And even if they somehow claim to have pure intentions of helping young people, in the process of all of this, they have inspired hundreds of other copies of them to pop up who don't have pure intentions and just want to be
Oh my God. He got one of those massage chairs. Dude, I fell asleep in one of these. Oh my God, you got one of them chairs.
Controversial because it's profitable. Lowe says that the biggest reason why he despises Fresh and Fit is because for years they profited off of desperate men, and he doesn't feel like they provided enough value to these desperate men aside from allowing their fans to escape reality while watching their podcast, and then give those same women money on OnlyFans.
Do you got one, Mike? Oh my God, I did not know what I was looking at until oh my God, they're so good.
Soon as the podcast ended.
Yo, man, I got the news, man. Fresh and Fit seem like they're over with. YouTube finally stepped in, demonetized the entire channel, so that means that they cannot make any more money on their videos or even receive stream donations. Can't even receive stream donations either, man. Yeah. So they're now taking their show. Seems like they're taking a Rumble full time, and looks like it is over for Fresh and Fit. Oh man, what a journey this was, man. And
so why you saying?
No, I'm just saying it was such a hard fought battle. They really were trying to save us, and who's gonna look after men on YouTube now that they're not here, man? Oh man, y'all niggas are sick, bro.
You know there's gonna be a fucking huge surplus of betas.
Yeah,
that's them on YouTube, nigga. Like
I don't know what they're gonna do, bro.
You got producers and you got people who get guests and shit like that. All those people need to get paid. And so when they stop getting paid, you start losing those people, and now things begin to get harder. Things begin to get slower, and you have to start doing a little bit more of that work yourself, which shouldn't be a problem because you're trying to guide these young men. So it should be
a passion project. It's all work at the end of it, man.
Yeah, it has to be because they're really passionate about it.
Very passionate about it.
But what ways would you say they got
it? Mackenzie, leave Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness is anti-women, plus they serve donuts and pizza. Boycott, you're supposed to join the women on boycotting Planet Fitness. Now go cancel your membership tomorrow.
Men the best.
One, away from these whores. That, I mean, these 304s, baby mama drama, the Shaniquas, you know, dabbling in the brown, those black women, they definitely guided them away from that. Dodging accountability. They dodged accountability. I mean, peak level dodging and stuff like that. We can't forget about, like, the good credit videos. The good credit. Oh, for sure.
As long as it's accurate, it's useful information. Like, that stuff everybody should know.
And that's stuff that they were saving the men.
I mean,
dead
ass though, bro.
Yeah, I mean, dead ass too. Who's going to tell men how to build their credit? They're not here, bro.
I shouldn't be admitting this, but saving children, right? That was great.
No, cancel your membership.
Oh, that's where I was going.
Yeah, I can't feel sorry for these niggas because they were unapologetic
I don't
in their
care.
rap whenever they
Cancel
felt
your
like they
membership.
could use their power to fuck other people over.
They
were
violate women's rights.
A year ago. Well, sitting here making fun of Jewish people. Y'all were
and that monkey shit was crazy.
I'm gonna say, then y'all did the whole monkey shit. Even though I know Myron was on Rumble with the KKK thing on and doing all that stuff, y'all did that as well. God forbid all the things that y'all do about women and stuff like that, misogyny, etc., etc. Get the Matrix, and y'all just want to get rid of them. No, there's several things that they were doing that many other content creators didn't say a fucking thing about, and they were doing the whole numbers talk. Oh, we about to lap you niggas, da 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 da, and they lost a bunch of subscribers in the process, and it became stagnant in their subscriber count. You know what these niggas did?
Hold on, let's rewind that a little bit.
Subscribers in the process, and it became stagnant in their subscriber count. You know what these niggas did?
When is this a Xbox? And earpods, and I don't know what that is. And full paid trip to Miami and me fresh and fit in the studio. They gonna put you on Spirit Airline and you get to stay in Motel 6. Step 1, tag a friend, and step 3, go to ffspiritbomb.com and follow the steps link in bio.
Against TOS, a third-party entity. If you hit subscribe, you follow us here, you da-da-da-da, then you enter yourself into the giveaway.
Niggas don't hear about Fresh and Fit in all reality outside of their core audience unless y'all making monkey sounds or doing some other wild shit.
Yeah.
Like, nothing you say is, like, transformative enough to, like, and you can sit there and pretend like you're a net positive for the world, but, bro, look at your audience, bro. Your audience doesn't even believe in the things that y'all preach. But they will bring OnlyFans models on there, sit there and make fun of them the entire time, and then y'all fans will go and subscribe to those OnlyFans. They'll make tens of thousands off your fans.
That's
so
true.
as much money as you make from your fans, they make money from your fans too, bro.
Accountability is the top of the priority list, things that men should be culpable for. But for whatever reason, every single time something happens with them, it's the Matrix, it's society, it's this feminist mindset that is captivating everybody, that's pushing us down.
The Matrix is absolutely attacking.
And so, that is probably the biggest reason why I despise you all, because again, I don't think that the platform really provided enough value to these men instead of allowing them to escape from reality for a moment's time through your lives, berate and bash women, and as soon as the live went off, they went back to living their miserable lives. We noticed because those same men will bash women and then go give them money on their OnlyFans.
After this, Playback said that they really didn't feel like reacting to Fresh and Fit anymore, because at this point, it was all just nonsense. But because of repeated DMs from subscribers and a high demand from their fans to cover Myron calling Abba and Preach a bunch of racial slurs on June 2nd, 2023, they uploaded Fresh and Fit are blanks for this. In this video, Myron says a list of racial slurs and other slurs as well, and makes monkey noises, or as he calls them, are slur noises. Low exposes a laundry list of things that show how hypocritical Myron is. For example, being overly emotional and sensitive, doing anything for attention, and not using their free speech on Rumble for male self-improvement advice, but using it to hurl racial slurs. Agent also says that Myron went from the guy who would try to dunk on women any chance he gets to the guy who makes racist monkey noises when someone disagrees.
Hold on a second. Jesus Christ, slow down the speed. I'm sorry, Luffy Gamer 1. You can't eat with us, boo-boo. Go ahead and unsubscribe and go to a couple of other channels where it'll slow it down for you. We don't do that for you here. You don't have any voice here. You have no pull here. Okay? I'm not going to do it for you. You are not allowed to come into a woman's space and tell me what to do. You have no power here. Okay? So if you don't like it, then, then shut up or go somewhere else. All right? Thank you. Bye.
With them.
Even necessary, but we don't really cover Fresh and Fit because we know that they're buffoons, and we're not going to sit here and lower ourselves to converse with them. And so after they did this whole, I guess, hit piece on Abba and Preach, it then took a completely crazy turn where I don't know why, but Fresh and Fit start running around making monkey noises and calling Preach and Abba monkeys. How dare you make a video about migrant sensitive? Actually, that's very sensitive. That's a good point. Wow.
He always sensitive. He's always sensitive. That's what I'm saying. He want to sit up here talking about some women are emotional. No. Men are emotional, and Myron is very emotional because he's a homosexual.
Very masculine.
Wow,
of you, huh?
that's
That masculine
unmasculine.
sensitivity.
Wow, that's actually very unmasculine of you, Myron. To be that to be that sensitive.
Only way that you can deal with these idiots is you can't out-logic them. You have to just clown them. That's what I figured out after everything, because they're going to always take things out of context. You know what? You want to call me racist? Let me put this on and roast you motherfuckers. You're all monkeys. That's how you got to go with them.
Wow, that's one way to go.
That's one logic.
I
That's,
don't
I
know,
mean,
I don't know if that's the best way, but it's a way.
Of course, Nico. Pearl rolls out. Oh, come on. We're down. Let's go. Let's go. We're down for whatever.
Let's do it.
I don't know. Why do I feel like we're just moving in a direction where things continue to be divided? And the craziest part is, majority of us is not on any either of the extremes.
He even did it again to. I even showed him doing it again on my Twitter stream, and I'm like, he just wants to be white so bad. Myron does.
In the
a
middle.
white woman. He would love to be reincarnated as a white woman.
This is weird.
This is great. Like, deranged describes it perfectly. This is deranged. This is not
deranged.
comedy. This is unfunny. Don't ever compare yourself to a goat ever again, nigga. You're not touching even the worst comedian on an open mic that just fucking started, nigga. Let alone compare yourself to one of the greatest shows in television history.
And y'all thought that we were overreacting, and some of y'all thought that it was just that one time, and y'all bought into this lie that they said, it was one time we got caught up in the fame. No, that's just who these niggas are. They were responding this way back when they had 50K. They responded this way, and when they were going to have them preaching. Here we are now, they have 1 million, and they still are responding this way. Because if you're supposed to be red pill, you should be seeking the truth. You should be challenging these things. And that's the only thing I continue to get off. But don't grift like Pearl, and then pop in and out of frame whenever you decide to catch this wave of clout by participating in whatever they want to participate in. Because at that point, that's actually not red pill. That's literally the opposite of it. You're just caught up in the numbers and the fame. This is just weird. It's weird behavior. I've never seen nobody do this before in my life. Somebody of this stature and builds a lot to his name, just potentially just throw it away is crazy.
That's what it feels like he just did. Throw it away.
He just threw that away just for what?
And you previously, I guess, were the nigga that would get women on there and just dunk on him. But now you're kind of the nigga that made those sounds.
yeah. You're the guy who decided when you had the opportunity on another platform to say whatever you want to say. This is what you decided to.
By September 2nd, 2023, Fresh and Fit was getting more desperate for attention than ever before. On this day, in a video called Fresh and Fit Are Getting Really Desperate, Playback reacted to Myron saying that women's votes shouldn't count unless she works for the military or is in some type of government service. And if a man works at McDonald's, his vote shouldn't count either. Up until this point, Myron claimed to not be a grifter, but I think he got so desperate that he threw all of that out of the window and joined the club with just pearly things. But by the end of the video, you can see that Myron is not grifting. He generally backs what he says 100%. Agent talks about how if it wasn't already obvious enough before, now it should be abundantly clear that everything Myron does is for clicks and not male self-improvement. One of the hosts interviewing Myron and Walter talks about how a lot of men love to watch OnlyFans content and look at pictures of IG models and demand sex on the first date, but then call the same modern women who provide these things worthless. And it's just a vicious cycle. Walter's
and the men are not worthless. You know what I'm saying? Listen, ladies, you should look down upon any man who's promiscuous just like they look down upon any woman. Not only that, though, but you know how Pearl always say women has the highest STDs? Well, that's because men have the highest STDs, except they don't get tested. Women are more likely getting tested for the most part. Okay? So, listen. The sexual couples that have the lowest STDs ever are lesbians. So the women have to get the disease from somebody. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you catch what I'm throwing? In other words, they're not getting it from other women, they're getting it from other men. So, yeah. So this whole thing, women have the eye heads. No, men do. Just women get most testing. When men don't even get testing. They already know what they got. Just go get the medications. Then exactly, who said this? Brunette from Cali. Didn't men spread STDs from committing bestiality? Facts. As a matter of fact, the man right now who's spreading monkeypox, I saw this article, as a matter of fact, has found out that he has had over 54 partners in the last week because he had to contact all those other men. By the way, this is a man who's into a gay relationship. He had to contact the men to let them know that he was tested positive with this and hospitalized. So, yeah.
response to this is so hard to listen to that Agent wants to start off the video before it melts his brain. Myron then claims that allowing women to vote promotes communism in the United States because women tend to vote for Democrats who promise to give to everyone instead of only the best people. Lowe ends by saying that Myron's ideology and Fresh and Fit's own fans wouldn't be able to vote because they prey on desperate low-income young men. He also says that Myron is constantly reiterating that men have had more power in society than women since the beginning of time. But in the same breath, Myron constantly blames women for ruining society so much so that their right to vote should be taken away. Myron himself admits that since such a small portion of women work for the government, only allowing these women to vote would strip the large majority of women's voting rights away.
I think women should have the ability to vote, and depending on what position they hold, if they're in the military and they're some type of government service, then I think absolutely their vote should count.
Here's the thing. Now, here, if you want to argue this point, ladies, and I think I've told you how to argue this point, you tell men like this. Say, you are welcome to take my right to vote away as long as you take my need to pay taxes away with it.
Boom, headshot.
Say, absolutely. I absolutely believe that women shouldn't vote. And as long as we can't vote, we don't have to pay taxes either. But as long as I pay taxes, damn it, I'm a daggone vote. Or I not. It doesn't matter. You ain't going to take away my right to vote, and I'm paying taxes. They always want to put this stuff to the military. So I don't even fight the whole system of, oh no, women don't. No. I don't vote. I don't pay taxes. That's how it's going to be. I absolutely would sign up for that. And they're going to have a problem with that because they understand without taxation from women, the economy would collapse. A lot of their programs would collapse. So you can't sit up here and take my money and then say you're going to take away my vote too, which is never going to happen because, like I said, you cannot take away the majority. It's never going to happen. You're just dreaming right now. So go blame the Jews like you always do because you're inferior. And I told what I keep telling y'all. The sheep always complain about the wolf.
Boom, headshot. All the way. But if it's just a female, she doesn't have any type of civil service or anything else.
Like, what? For the dumbest argument.
Yo, these niggas hate democracy.
Yeah,
they hate the American flag in the background. By that logic, should we also have standards for what type of man should be able to vote?
Oh, no, that's what you said next.
Okay, good.
Okay. Then I think it should be, and this goes for the men too. Right, guys, certain guys shouldn't vote either. If you're working at McDonald's, etc., should your vote count all the way?
So then it's not a question.
Oh God, that's one of the craziest arguments
I've ever heard
in a very long time.
I've ever heard in my life, bro.
Why do they think working? Niggas that believe making less money, it makes you less valuable. Your right as a human in this country constitutionally is to vote. They didn't say unless you work at a fast food restaurant or make less than $25 an hour, in which case you should be able to vote, bro. If you work security, if you work entry-level jobs, you can't vote, unfortunately. It's just executive, C-suite level, niggas with Bugattis and stuff like that. Their votes are worth 10x.
God.
And if you got a Bugatti,
it depends on what you're driving, nigga. Yard space, the type of car you drive, nigga, your income, your savings, all of that, bro. We need to know. You got a Bugatti, you get 10 votes. All right? You got a Ferrari, Lamborghini, you get 9 votes. You got a Camry, my nigga. Yeah. You get half a vote. If you have anything past 2005, don't even show up to the booth.
Nigga. Man, 25 plus bodies gives you double the vote.
But if you ain't get no pussy, I don't want to hear your political views, nigga. I don't want to hear it. You ain't got no political views. You can't get no pussy, nigga, so I don't know what to tell you, bro.
That's so deranged.
In your mind, women. It's a question of should
No,
people not
I don't think they broke up. I think because they're still cool with each other. So I don't. There's no animosity between them. I think they just took their collab on hiatus for a minute. I don't know when they're gonna get back.
engaged in civic duty vote.
Yes, but to be honest with it, let's keep it 1,000. That's gonna immediately put a majority of women as only half voters.
Right.
Exactly. So we just beat around the bush. I don't know why you did all that. I don't know why you beat around the bush. You know what you wanted to say, my nigga. I don't know why you beat around the bush.
Oh, y'all niggas are trying to get clicks, bro.
Yeah, do you want to respond to that?
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills here, but I think part of the problem is that the view, I guess our views of women are so much different, because when I think of a woman, I think of a woman who runs a household and raises children and does the most beautiful thing that you can possibly do. So I see so much inherent value in, I think,
which we agree is important.
Okay, but I kind of feel like what we're doing here is we've trained as men, women, we've incentivized certain behavior, and now we want to discount them because they're giving the men what they're asking for, which is OnlyFans, Instagram, ass shots, and then we're saying now suddenly that they're somehow less valuable.
Take to the tango. Well, right. A lot of the stuff that we're seeing women do, it's like men
They're filling demand is all they're doing.
Well, we allow them to do this, so you are correct in that sense, because as men we're leaders. But I will say this: if we're talking about votes here,
you don't allow them to do it; they just do it, and then you pay for it. Walter, you should know out of all the people.
more easily swayed. Now, there's an agenda, though, of course. This can go deeper here, get more serious. But to be real here, men are at the helm of this because, once again, we put certain policies in place, we allow things to happen, and as a result, the family's destroyed. Now, when it comes to women, obviously, they're human beings as well. Equally, we're all human beings. But to be
He
fair,
makes no sense. This is a mush mouth. Yeah. I have one guy who always hate when I say mush mouth on black people. But no, Puck CEO is literally a mush mouth talker. I will be my mama think about this. You know, he just says words, and you don't know what he's talking about.
Turn this shit off. The way he explains it really fucking pisses me off. Certain things you don't have to say, bro, because we all know that.
Well, we don't know that. We are humans. We are equal. Women are also humans, and they are equal. You know, the rhetoric that they spew, you might be confused sometimes, but
Just the way he talks, my brain can't help but just stop thinking. Like, it just tunes everything this fucking goober says out.
as well, equally, we're all human beings. But to be fair, when it comes to voting and political views, it can be swayed in any direction, which means, by default, we should vote. But sometimes,
look, man, let's keep it real.
I don't know what he said. I tried so hard to. What did he say?
he's basically saying
He don't even know what he's saying.
because they're agreeable more. And because of that, then because they're more agreeable, then it's going to sway in the direction of women voting.
He should have just said that.
Tend to vote Democrat. They tend to vote for, hey, let's give everybody $1 versus giving the best person $1. They don't base their values a lot of times are not aligned with meritocracy. They want everyone to benefit, which is cool, I guess, if you like communism. But if you're a capitalistic guy, you want the best to succeed.
You like communism? They were just thinking about how they could destroy democracy a second ago.
Why this red pill or manosphere ideology just crumbles? Because especially the men who keep blaming women for things. If you all believe that men are the leaders in workforce voting and yada 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 for majority of American history, then you would have to agree that men brought us to this point. It just feels like they're pandering to their audience because their audience, not the nigga with the Bugatti $1,000, $100,000 watch who just peels off on a whore who's not going to get hop in the car and then hop on the yacht. No, not that nigga. The nigga that's in y'all's chat who then after gets done slandering the women on the show, then goes to her IG, goes to her OnlyFans, and then pays her money. Those niggas, and you all know for a fact that those niggas are y'all's audience.
Look, the reason why what they're saying doesn't make sense is because if they truly believe that men are leaders and should be responsible, everything that happens, a leader takes full responsibility for anything that happened, right? Then why are they blaming women 24/7 for their issues?
As of today, the majority of people have pretty much come to the general consensus that Fresh and Fit are clowns who will do anything for attention. In 2024, Agent and Low have taken a break from uploading on Playback, but from time to time, Agent will react to Fresh and Fit on his Twitch streams. And Low will react as well on his younger brother Omar's channel called Omezi. Recently, Walter was exposed for getting a woman pregnant, and Playback shared Omar's reaction with Low on their community tab. I really do miss the Playback channel because they haven't posted in 4 months, but I also hope that Agent and Low take all the time they need for themselves before coming back to the platform. They are also both still posting regularly to their other channels. There's a million rumors going around about why Playback is on a hiatus, but I personally don't believe any of them. For example, if Agent and Low had a falling out, Agent's channel wouldn't still be linked to the homepage of Low's basketball channel, and they wouldn't have shared Omar and Low's video to the Playback community tab a few weeks ago. I'll link Omar's channel in the description box below so we can help him reach 20,000 subscribers. On his channel, he keeps you guys up to date on everything going on in the Manosphere and more. Also, the theory that Low doesn't want to—
I thought I recognized this guy. Okay. I was like, I know they're brothers, but I said, I think I remember seeing some videos from him. Now I know who he is.
do
Okay.
Playback because he was exposed for cheating doesn't really make any sense since they continued to post for a year after all of this happened. Agent and Low have also never publicly addressed why Playback is on a break, so I assume they'll return soon. If they were done forever, they would have announced that already, just like what they did with the peer-to-peer podcast. But thank you all so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.
Very good video. Very good. This was good. Very good. You covered that clip and we liked that guy. Oh yeah, I did like that guy, and I think we watched a couple of other stuff that he had to say too. I remember that. Myron and Walter have a symbolic relationship. Myron obviously much better at speaking. Everybody's still trying to understand what Krusty is doing there. Oh God. Oh, I don't know why Krusty sometimes make me, it's like, you know, he just sometimes just sit there quiet and just Myron and just run the show. You know what I'm saying? Which is fine. You know what I'm saying? Get that money, Krusty, drizzle. Get that money. All right, what time is it? Ooh, okay. It's time to do a quick. So it's past 3 hours. All right. Wow, time went by. Lion Blues, it's your birthday? Happy birthday. Come on, y'all. Give Lion Blues some cake. It's her birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lion Blues. Happy birthday to you. There, look at you, got some cake. Got some birthday cake. Everybody give you some birthday cake. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Hey, James, where you been? I ain't seen you type in the chat. Oh. Jeez, I had to stretch. There you go, Lion Blues. That's so nice. Is it just your birthday? Because it's midnight, it's after midnight. So you got an entire day to spend on your birthday. Krusty needs to learn how to speak in sentence. He stops too much and he does. He just, to me, just comic relief when he started talking. He stopped going to his speech therapist to stop the stuttering. How do you have all that money and stop going to his speech therapist? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Krusty has a love affair with filler clauses. Filler clauses. I'm in the Midwest, so no. Oh, okay. All right. You could tell Myron thanked for him, but he is supposed to be a leader. Child, please. These guys, you know what I'm saying? For them to do clickbait, for them to still keep pushing about their dad going. Because notice how Myron stopped doing. Oh, did y'all notice that? Myron don't offer those. Myron doesn't offer the personal training sessions anymore. Have y'all noticed that? Isn't that interesting? He doesn't do that anymore. That's suspicious. Stop the stutter doesn't miraculously make somebody smile. I know that, Mackenzie. You're so mean. Okay, we know little Krusty is not going to become smart when he starts stuttering. He was charging too much money anyway. He was charging way too much money. So that's true. As you guys noticed, I took my little cartoon thing here on the corner because when I take the video on loop, there are people who are not smart enough to realize that that's not me in the loop. And then they go, Tree, your voice is out of sync. Your voice is out of sync. So I was like, God, man. So let me just get my little, the little thing here of corner of me from one of my my animated screens, and then have that there, and then have that in the corner where I'm just looking, sitting in a chair, just looking. So people don't realize, like, oh, Tree, you're looping. I know, Morgan, straight stupid, just dumb. I'm just saying. So that's why I put it on the corner, like, and I know you can't tell that her head is going up and down, and that you can't, I mean, you have to really pay attention, but her head is slowly going up and down. You got the little twinkling stars in the background. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be a little obvious, but it's one of my screens that I had. This Tree has gone soft. No, I haven't. I'm just laughing at you being extra mean. 15,600 steps, 7.38 miles, 6 103 calories, still walking. I got 28 minutes to go. You go, Joe. Go ahead. Oh, the eyes are blinking too? Oh, okay. I didn't even pay attention to that. So yes, I just stopped putting my actual loop video there because people can't tell the difference. So it's kind of like silly as whatever. It is what it is. But listen, guys, remember tomorrow I'm going to be on a little early and it's just going to be a vibe. It's just going to be us, talking, maybe a Q&A for an hour. And then I'm going to be on a Simpcast. So remember, tomorrow is Simpcast show. I'm gonna be here at 8 o'clock because the show starts at 9. So I'm gonna be here tomorrow at 8. Remember, we're not gonna have a long stream. It's just gonna be an hour here, and I'll be in front of the camera, obviously, because I'm be in front of the camera on the Simpcast. So, hey, Cow Goddess, where you been, Cow Goddess? So. Yeah, I like it. It's chill with the star twinkling in the back, with the stars twinkling in the background. Yeah, I do. I have 4 of these. You all see 2 of them that I use the most, but this is the 4th one. I rarely use it because it's got Tree of Logic on the top part. I think I'll use it one of these days. I mean, I do. I used to use it, and I don't use it often that much, but I'm gonna start using it again. Tripping out. But it's extra work. Like, let me show you what it looks like. You all seen this before. If you've been watching me for like several years, you've seen this before. Let me see if I can find it for you. Yeah, here we go. You've seen this before. Uh-oh. There we go. So, hold on. Let me see if I can. Dun, 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 dun. See? You've seen this. So that's what it looks like. And I just took her, and I love this computer, what they did. Got my little T right there. And then I put like this is a lot of extra editing when you put the video there and stuff like that. So
Tree, do you know about former Disney star Bridget Mendler? She has become a CEO of a space company.
I don't know who that is. I don't even know what the CEO space company is. I don't know. No. I don't know. Okay, let me get back to where I was. There we go. So that's what I did. I took that. I know, isn't it a banger with PC? Yeah, I had this guy make them. He said I was the most easiest customer he's ever worked with because I knew exactly what I wanted. He said he used to get so many people who just didn't know what they want, and then when he creates something, they'll say, oh no, I don't like that. Oh no, I don't like that. And I'm like, hey, I want her wearing this color dress. I want it looking like this. I also want her sitting here. I want her hair like this. I want the computer here. I want the wall to be brick. I want the outside to be a forest. I want twinkling stars. I tell him I'm so controlling like that, dude. I'm so controlling like that. I'm like, I tell him, and if one time he added something like this little light snow, I was like, I ain't asked for that. Take that out. And he never did that again. I was like, no, you do what I tell you to do. If I want your creativity, I'll tell you what to be creative about. So there's that. So, and he said, I love that. I love you, Noah. Always know what you want to do. Those suckers cost $100 back then, but I think it's reduced now because it's so popular. Everybody can do it. But when when he was the only one who could do it, and he was the only one the YouTubers were going for. So that's the thing, when you are the only one and nobody can do your type of style, you know what I'm saying, you can set your price and we pay for it too. Well, shall I say, my taters paid for it because they did a fundraiser for me and to pay for it. So, and I was like, there's that. All right, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. Nick Rekieta did an interview with Ralph, and both of them are high as a kite. I thought we was going to have time to respond to that tonight, but we don't. So we may respond to that maybe next Wednesday. We'll see. But we have to do it on Kick because we can't, because Ralph is known for DMCA and striking people's channel. So I'm not gonna deal with him on that one. So there's that. So anywho, I will see you guys tomorrow at 8. Remember, I'm gonna start tomorrow at 8. And I will be on the Simpcast at 9. So remember that for tomorrow, okay? All right, guys. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate you. And I'll see you in the comment section, or I'll see you on the live stream tomorrow. Later, taters.